All right, you got to scoot this way a little bit to get seen. Look. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I'll go to the fight league, pull it up. There we go. I'm not saying you're gonna freeze the first fucking. Huh?
I just put that up on my internet.
What was that?
Schedule.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, that's what he's saying. And this is cool too, what they do on PFL. You see at the bottom, arm strikes, like they keep count of all that during the fight. Like, you like count shit the whole time.
Yeah.
So like if it's like a close split decision, with like 5 seconds left, if they leave that thing up there, you can see all the stats. You try to like make your judgment off of the stats.
No, it's tight.
Yeah. UFC definitely needs to take that into thought.
Power strikes basically meaning significant strikes, right? So
Yeah.
arm strikes, leg strikes, takedowns.
Which I'm not too sure what they're meaning by arm. I mean, strikes to the arm or strikes by the arm?
By the arms.
Yeah. But even there, I've seen fights that were like second round deep and somebody was like, oh, for something. It's like, yeah, right. I've definitely seen them punch.
Yeah.
Whether they hit the body, they hit the head, they definitely hit something, you know what I mean? The 2 rounds in with no lands on the arm, you know what I mean? That's when I started to think it meant like punches to the arm. But then you go 6 for 20. Why the fuck is this guy be swinging 20 swings at the arms? Ooh. Head kick misses there.
See, they count that as a strike.
The head, right?
Yeah.
Or the leg.
Well, the leg, yeah.
Yeah.
It went from 3, 4 to 4 to 5.
Yeah. That's why I agree with you. I agree with you, though. The arm strikes and the leg strikes, it means that it comes from the arms and the legs. Otherwise, they would have like head strikes there.
Dude, Ferrer kicks hard as shit. Now they didn't count his leg kick, though.
Colby Covington starches everyone on his card in one night. Crazy, bro. It's the same guy?
Oh my God. Daniel?
No, this is Gregory.
Isn't it Greg Daniels or some shit like that? Danielson?
No, Gregory. I think you're thinking of Daniel. That's the guy that came on here. He's like, you guys are gay. Yeah. He started talking shit to him. But no, this guy, Gregory, comes in here all the time talking about Conor McGregor beat Brock Lesnar and Colby Covington beat all these guys. And
yeah, Ferrer kicks hard as fuck, dude.
Covington's not that good, man. I can't get into the hype that much.
He says
he got poked. He's getting attacked.
Don't look at the ref,
didn't stop.
He
just stopped completely and got attacked.
Oh, there's some arm strikes. Dude, so far in the fight, he didn't land any punches up until just now, and he's got a better percentage now.
Yeah. Never really looked into that aspect until.
No. But look at the percentage.
Stats up, yeah.
7 for 19, 8 for 20 versus 8 for 30 now. But he's been landing punches the whole fight. This dude just started.
Yeah. Take time and count. And I'm sure they don't go off percentages either. I don't think they would judge the fight any different just because of the stats being there, you know?
Yeah. But we can.
Yeah.
We can be more accurate as fans.
Which is cool. And yeah, that where they're at right now, they're at the same place they're going to be at this week, the week that I go, and then the week after that. So 3 weeks, or for 3 events straight, they're going to be in Uniondale and Maxwell Coliseum. Which I think that's pretty cool too.
Ferrer won this round. Not just off stats, but I mean just from what I've seen.
Control, stats. Stats, control.
He landed the significant strikes.
Yeah. All the power strikes, yeah. 7 ground strikes now. Oh, got hit with an up kick there in the round. Yeah, it's cool. They got like mad people like that involved with it, like Kevin Hart. I seen what's his name? Todd Gurley promoting this shit earlier today. He was like, if you guys love football, you're gonna love MMA, everybody go check out PFL, yada yada. Yeah.
Dude.
What?
They showed like the speed of strikes.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They showed a knockout punch in the heavyweights and it said 21.6 miles per hour.
Yeah, well, that's probably
That's nuts. Exaggerated?
Look at this fucking guy. McGregor starts and then got here for a shot at DC and starts DC in one. See, I can't even respond to that, man.
No, that sounds pretty likely. Honestly.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. If you think anything short of what happened with Khabib happens with him in DC. Anything
short?
Yeah. I'd say way more is going to happen. I'd say you get way worse than what Khabib did.
Way worse.
Yeah.
Way fucking worse.
I'm just saying, to think that it goes any less.
Dude, look, bro. DC can give Khabib all the props he wants. DC is almost twice Khabib's fucking.
Oh, yeah.
He would drag out Khabib, too. Not that Khabib couldn't, do some shit off the back or whatever, but, like, dude. They're even, like, the same height, but DC's way bigger.
Yeah, it's not even close.
It's fucking huge.
Look at the commentators. There's pretty cool commentators there. Steve Edwards, Randy Couture, and Sean O'Connell. Sean O'Connell won for the middleweights last year. He won $1 million in the championship belt.
Oh, do they have middleweights? Kevin Hart's an idiot then.
They might not this year.
Okay, so they're not going to always have the same weight class. I think Kevin Hart had promos said lightweights, welterweights, light heavyweights, and heavyweights.
They have more than that.
Really?
Yeah, it's definitely light heavyweights and heavyweights because that's what the last one is. Then the middle one is lightweights, featherweights, and then this one's women's lightweights and welterweights. So they got 145, one's 55, 170. Women lightweight, sorry, and men's welterweight. Yeah. Like, this is a welterweight fight. And any women fight we see tonight is going to be a women's lightweight, yeah.
How's that wrist trapped again? What does he need to do? He needs to punch that arm straight out. Extend his grip.
Yeah.
Looking for this.
Disagree.
Kimura probably use that as an opportunity to sweep. You can get it extended.
I don't know though, because McGregor might throw that wheel kick in Nagano and actually land it.
I landed and I got it left.
He threw it like way too high on ATS over and over again until he got stopped. But like, he might actually hit Nagano. You think Nagano would just laugh at it?
And it left.
Even if it landed?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think if it landed clean and Gano had no guard, stuck his chin out like a chicken, and McGregor hit him clean, and Gano would laugh at him.
No.
And Gano would laugh during
it would be the only way.
He'd be like, ha, ha, ha.
It'd probably be the only thing McGregor could throw that would actually hurt him.
Fuck.
What, dude? Dude, just because he's smaller, dude, you know how much force you have with that? It'd be like swinging a baseball bat.
But it's like, dude, no.
Someone's heel clacking you in the head.
You got a big giant ass fucking noggin, and that dude's like small as fuck. As compared to France, it's kind of small as fuck, you know?
So hold on. So Conor McGregor, but with like Ben Askren level wrestling, fights Francis Ngannou.
Still that size?
Who gasses out first?
Still that size? McGregor.
McGregor gasses first?
Yeah, if he's still that size. As soon as Ngannou gets to one point where he can put his weight on top of McGregor's done.
McGregor like 210 pounds. Ben Askren wrestling.
McGregor.
Would gas first?
I think McGregor 210 pounds would whoop Ngannou regardless.
Would whoop Ngannou?
Yeah. At 210?
Yeah, but he's still 5'9". He just dude be walking around.
Oh, so it's like Daniel Cormier?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Except long arms.
If he can still do what Conor McGregor could do, just like body frame of fucking Daniel Cormier, 210, fuck it. I'll give it to him. But not 5'9", 3% body fat, not happening, man. You know what I'm saying? Not fucking happening, dude.
He never would be able to move like that, though.
Yeah, no. It's an anomaly. Like, it's not going to happen, but what happened here?
Oh, shit.
ESPN Plus?
What the fuck, Greg?
ESPN Plus? Greg's fucking with us, dude. You pausing our fucking stream here? You guys think Conor needs to go back to 145? He dominated.
No. Definitely not. I mean, he would win.
Oh, this guy's so funny.
But nah.
He wouldn't win. He wouldn't even
He'd
make
get
weight.
knocked out eventually there.
He wouldn't even make weight again. Ever again.
You don't think?
No. It's like DC when he just said he wants to go back to 205 to fight Jones. He don't want to fight Jones at heavyweight. It's like, motherfucker, good luck. I bet you $50 you can't make 205 again. It's been too long, dude.
Yeah.
It's been way too long.
McGregor can't do it. You can't even use all the same weight cutting techniques you could when he was fighting 145.
Exactly.
Like the IVs and shit. Right?
Oh, yeah, that went away a long time ago.
Did it? Before he went to 155?
Yeah,
Or
but,
170?
I mean, it wasn't the whole time. He was definitely here whenever they were doing IV shit.
Shit, it was like 2015 when he knocked out Alden? Was it?
Yeah, I don't think they did. I think the IV shit was in place. The rules were he couldn't he couldn't get IV then. But like for his like Holloway fights and Poirier fights, shit like that.
You think he beats Holloway at lightweight? Yeah, me too.
I don't think Holloway.
Poirier though.
I don't think Holloway wins a lot of fights at lightweight.
I think he could. He doesn't have power, man.
Yeah, I don't think he wins a lot. I think he might win a couple, but
it seems hard to overwhelm the big dudes with the pitter patter.
yeah. That's why some people said that they think he would do good at 170. I'm like, fuck out of here, dude. He would get it fucking. He'd be like fucking not ranked. Man,
If he was able to focus his weight gaining at like his shoulders or something, or like something that would have him punch harder,
yeah.
maybe. I don't think with that power he would do very well.
That is my point. That was my point. Is that like with the power that he has now at 170, you fucking
to walk through it.
yeah. You're gonna knock out.
But then he did drop Aldo twice, right? With just like a clean straight. So it wasn't like a flurry. But it wasn't a hard punch, it was just right on the money.
Another takedown. Second on the fight with decision, right? Huh?
Knocked him out both times.
Oh yeah.
Maybe do something for Lichkovich.
40 for 65 total strikes.
Yeah.
That's weird too. They changed from power strikes to total strikes.
Let's see with arm strikes and leg strikes. They didn't show a lot of the leg kicks he threw.
Yeah.
Because based on the arm strikes and leg strikes, he's got 21 total strikes, but they're saying 40.
Yeah, that's what, I can count like knees and elbows and shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Weird shit.
25 and 71 seems empty as hell.
That's pointless for Lichkovich, unless you can fucking submit him.
He was trying to get out of the fight, man. This dude. He's been getting beat up since that first time he complained about the eye poke. That's really when dude went nuts on you. Yeah. Chris Curtis fought tonight. That dude's mad good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll do good in this tournament with these guys. You know, I went to a Dashboard baseball game last night. Varsity baseball game. Did you? They played River Bluff. River Bluff sucks so bad, dude.
Bad?
So bad.
Isn't that that election school?
They changed the picture like 5 times. Because they're just like throwing hit after hit after hit. It's like, dude, come on.
It's not that fair of a game, though.
Not hitting no hits.
It's like a brand new school going against fucking now it's like a national powerhouse.
But you know what?
Sports school.
They told me that it was a doubleheader. So they told me the reason that they're saving the pictures for the second game. I don't think it's right. High school kids shouldn't have to play double back-to-back games.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. You don't do that in the pros or in baseball. Or in like MLB. In MLB they play like sometimes like one night, then the next night, then the next night. They don't play like 2 times in one night. You know what I'm saying?
I think they do sometimes, but it's very few and far between.
What? I've never seen that. 2 in one night.
Yeah, very few and far between. I think it usually happens due to weather causes them to miss a game out of the series or
So they
something like
got
that.
2 in one day.
Yeah.
But even if, wouldn't they do like 1 in the morning, 1 at night?
Yeah.
They wouldn't do
I
like
think so they do it.
start time at 6, 2 games back to back.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they do like
That's what
one
these kids
early in the
did.
day and then like a break and then one later in the day.
Apparently, the thing was that the game started at 5:30. It was like the 8th inning when we left. Apparently, as soon as the game ended, next one was going to start right back up. They were just going to reset the scoreboard and fucking start right back.
My thing is, if they play 2 games, right?
Yeah.
And say team 1 wins 5-0 the first game, and then team 2 wins 1-0 the second game. If you just combine those 2 games together and made it 1 game, then team 1 won 5-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Just calling it 2 different games, it's almost like you cut 1 day in half and said that the team that scored once gets to have a win, and the team that scored 5 times gets to have a win.
exactly. It's like, why don't we just have 18 innings?
Right.
It makes it so that people could save their picture for the second game. And it's like, fuck it, we'll sacrifice the first game and win the second game. They'll be tired anyway, and we'll have our starting picture and yada yada, whatever the case.
Fuck that, yeah, I'm going out there to win the first game.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Fuck the
as hell.
second game. Call it a night, boys.
Oh, they were doing good, dude. It was like 0-0 until like the 5th inning,
Mm-hmm.
and then that pitcher just started getting eaten up. Then we sent in another one. He sucked right off day.
They do what, like
So-
7 innings?
No,
High
man.
school?
No.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
I left in the bottom of the 7th.
Huh.
Yeah.
They don't do 9 in college, don't they?
Well, I mean, the game could have ended like right after I left, but I just assumed it said 9 on the scoreboard, so I just assumed it went 9.
I think in college they do 7. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. True. For everyone, that 100%.
definitely.
Takedowns, the significant strikes, the kicks,
You know, if they're gonna fill out 30-27.
the flurries. Yeah, definitely. He landed the best punches to the head too, by far.
Dude couldn't stop the takedown.
Early in the fight, it looks like Velichkovic was doing pretty well with the punches.
Yeah, it's fair. Just couldn't really find it yet.
Yeah.
As soon as the eye poke bullshit went down,
Mhm.
it was over. Makes you think maybe he did get poked in the eye.
Oh, he probably did, yeah. He also got hit with a really
Because
hard
like
body
that
kick in
cut
the
there,
first
like where to
round.
get that cut from?
He got hit with a body kick early in the first round too, but definitely hurt him.
Yeah.
PFL season 2, right? We've got some grinding performances. This one between Pereira.
You think if Paulie beats Artem, that McGregor will fight Paulie?
No.
We've seen a couple of women's
No.
lightweights as well.
I don't really see it playing that.
It's important to get victories.
TBH.
but
I just got him next to the schedule anyway.
Third round finishes can sometimes be the difference between you getting into the playoffs or not.
It's not like that one.
It's an earmark of the matchups. They're solid matchups. There's no blowouts. There's no one guy that much.
There's no blowouts. What do you mean? I've seen mad blowouts so far.
Lillian Garcia will tell us how the judges saw it.
Crazy, man.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards.
See what they got to say. 30-27.
30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, earning 3 points in the welterweight division, Henderson Ferreira.
Strong performance by Henderson Ferreira. More when we come back on ESPN Plus.
I would open up 2 beers. You tell me what sounds more refreshing. Gotcha. This one? Or this one?
27
Definitely the one the light
times
Bush.
3.
What beer is that? Are you being serious?
Yes.
It's Bush.
Who's the next fight? You got the next fight out there? I'll pull it up.
Bush.
SABIBOU, SABIBOU. Such weird names here.
Hi. Hey.
Who Who's got the last name S.Y.?
Try before you buy with Prime Wardrobe.
David.
You could take
I
the
want to
treatment
see
for ulcerative
David.
colitis in a different direction. Talk to your doctor about something.
Who has last name S.Y.?
Not an injection or infusion.
Huh? Yeah.
Adults with moderate to severe
I don't know.
ulcerative colitis. Xeljanz is
It's a weird.
I've heard that before.
FDA-approved pill for moderate to
Say
severe
the boo. Say.
symptoms in as early as
Say the boo. Say.
Say the boo?
Say the boo.
and provide lasting steroid-free remission.
That's what's that.
Xeljanz can lower your ability
That's
to
a
fight
weird ass
Sounds like a
name.
made up name.
Yeah,
sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma.
name that was made up by a kid that they can't spell all the way, so they just kind of just typing shit in there.
Like an adopted kid.
Yeah.
He's like adopted.
He's making his own name. They're like,
What do you
mean?
like? Yeah, what do you want to name yourself? What do you want your name to be?
He just starts doing it.
Side blue side? Who's that?
Like, maybe.
Treatment in a different direction. Ask your
Shit.
gastroenterologist about Xeljanz.
This presentation of the PFL.
Where do they come up with these names for drugs nowadays?
Like what?
Like, you know, you see commercials for like prescription drugs for medicine for whatever.
Yeah.
And they got all these weird ass names. Sometimes it'll be a name based on like the chemical compounds. You know, like the chemical name of it.
Oh yeah.
But like other times it's just like something fucking weird.
Yeah.
I was wondering, they really got people sitting around in like conference rooms, like arguing over what the name should be? Or things like that?
I don't know if they would argue. That'd be a little silly to argue about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
She looks to make a statement in women's mixed martial arts. Here's our welterweight standings on the men's side of things.
You said religion?
Yeah.
And here's our Presidente finish of the night. It is, of course, Michael Franza, and that first round.
I'll be right back.
Over here on the bed, I'll take down, secures the back, and squeeze it out for 6 points in the welterweight division.
So this is my first time watching PFL. I hadn't even really heard of it, really. Oh, I mean, I guess I heard of it. I just assumed it was like a, you know, much smaller time organization. I just didn't really realize, fully understand what it was until just recently. I think it's a pretty cool concept. You know, it's unique. It has more of like a major league sport kind of feeling to it than like the UFC does, you know, which is still just has like a prize fighting feel, like boxing. ESPN Plus has ended. So what? Gotta pull up the main card here. ESPN Plus gets a lot of hate, but I think it's pretty cool. You get the app on your phone, or like I got it on my Xbox too. I just go on there. I mean, there's all kinds of sports highlights, replays, events, talk shows. It's only $5 a month. I don't know if people complain so much about $5 a month, but they got like all the old UFC Reloadeds and Unleashed and stuff, and like top 10 things, like top 10 greatest upsets, top 10 feuds, knockouts, submissions that they used to play on. They used to play on TV and stuff. Every once in a while, they would play like the old top 25 greatest fights, whatever. Here's number 11 through 15 or whatever. They got all that on there too. So it's like Netflix of sports, basically. Documentaries and shit.
What's going on now?
Is the main card not on ESPN Plus?
It is. Oh, it's
You
on
sure?
ESPN too. Shouldn't you be able to watch that from the thing?
No.
What?
No.
So we don't got no. You can't do ball.
I don't know, bro.
Just because it cut off of this stream, this was the ESPN Plus stream.
Find it. I didn't see it in there either.
Just click this.
Yeah, the main card starts in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. But I figured they would have like fucking production or some shit. They wouldn't just cut off the ESPN Plus broadcast.
No,
Goddamn.
because like with the UFC event, the UFC one that was on ESPN.
Yeah.
Prelims were on ESPN Plus, but the main card was on ESPN.
Yeah.
You couldn't watch it on ESPN Plus. You had to watch it on like your TV on ESPN.
Maybe that's what they're waiting for.
So I was trying to find one on Reddit.
Huh?
So I was trying to find it on Reddit.
Did you?
Do people really like? Because it's still technically like a free fight, even though you got to watch it on your
Oh yeah, they do.
TV.
Even when it used to be on Fox, like big Fox cards, they used to still do those with big Fox cards.
Really?
But I think I just found it on your website here.
What happened?
I had X. I thought this was just some ad bullshit, so I had X. This is going back to ESPN Plus stuff. Dude, imagine they like make it so like we can't watch it. The event has not yet started. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Still in the game. It's telling me to log in again.
No.
I just clicked login. What's that?
It'd be crazy to have people pay for a month and then not let them watch what's on ESPN.
Yeah, right?
You know?
But they do that. You just said they do that.
They did that with that first ESPN card, the UFC one.
Oh, it just says upcoming. That's why I won't let us watch it yet. But watch when it comes up. It's going to tell me to log in. And we're already logged in, which is bullshit. The event has not yet started. All right, now it's not saying that. Now we can go to here right now. I'll go back. We'll go Reddit.
Have you ever seen this?
What? No.
Look at his face. Yeah, that's hilarious.
He's like, guys.
Guys, help.
She won't do it. She won't take it. Yeah. No, Megan will be hot.
Yeah. That's why she's there.
Joey Ben's an asshole. What?
You think it's true?
Nah, she's pretty smart.
I mean, I don't want to take anything away from her intellect.
She's just not. Like
You think if she was butt ugly, she'd still be there?
It just depends, man. You gotta think like a lot of girls aren't lining up to do that job.
Not a lot of girls are lining up to watch UFC events. A lot of guys are, though.
Yeah.
No, they do.
But as far as like,
They
that's what I'm saying. As far as like getting girls to do that job, you don't have a lot, you know. you're not working with a lot of people just volunteering to do the job.
Shit.
So you work fighters, and what fighters that are
Reporting
women?
and stuff, though?
Huh?
Reporting?
Like if you need to have a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like if they say like, oh, you need to have X amount of men, X amount of women, so we don't get, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Oh, well, it's not really like that. It's just like they were like, let's make a woman do it because
But you
you
don't
get
know
a hot
that.
woman to do it. Guys like to see hot women.
It could be, but you don't know that. You don't know that they could have been like, hey man, like ESPN or something, like, hey man, you
I don't
guys
know
need to
that,
hire
but
X amount of women.
It's speculation. I think it's pretty well deserved.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I like Karen O'Brien, but I don't think, she's definitely said some silly ass shit.
You see most women on the news. That's right.
Karen O'Brien, sorry. Oh, get the fuck out of here, son. What the fuck? And then I won't even turn it on. Let me see if I can find it without the.
Oh, he's getting smashed, huh?
Yeah. And I think it's 3-2 Toronto, so he's actually on 7 games. Look, the thing's right here on Reddit. I just can't. Whenever it comes up, it doesn't show the comment. I think they lock the comments on accident or something.
This Reddit account's got a Discord too?
Yeah. All Reddit. I told you, all Reddit's got Discord. Oh, yeah, it's up now. Look, I said anybody got the link. What the fuck? Man, long ago, because nobody was posting that shit.
Huh.
Nobody really good has got the link, though. Let's see if we get one of these up, though.
How does this not get shut down?
Dark web, dude, dark web. If any of these work, I'm probably going to use this over the ESPN because I got. As a matter of fact, I'm not because ESPN didn't freeze. Shit.
Oh, God.
So good. ESPN didn't freeze at all, and this shit always freezes. Yeah. This guy's fighting on Sunday. Gilbert Melendez.
Is it?
Or he's in submission
Yeah, that's it.
with Pat Healy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Who else is in that? A couple other big
Paige
names.
Van Zandt husband.
Yeah. Gilbert Melendez.
Diego Sanchez
There's-
versus Jake Ellenberger.
Jake Ellenberger, that's the one.
They're fighting each other.
That's a fight?
Oh, no. Well, it's a submission thing, but they're going up against each other.
Yeah.
There's a couple other people. I can't think of it right now.
It's kind of weird. You don't think either of those guys is submission guys, really. Not that they can't do it,
Nah, yeah.
but
They all have
in their
contracts.
careers,
Yeah,
neither of them
they-
are really submission guys at all.
Yeah, they're trying to just work on it now at this point. Especially for Diego, who's still fighting. I mean, all of them still. Diego's still in it. Gilbert's got a fight lined up now.
Does it?
Yeah. I think it's surprising that they let him do it. There's some things that, like George couldn't go compete in that jiu-jitsu tournament that one time.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't let Cyborg compete in that Thai tournament, or what was it, Muay Thai or whatever. Oh, this is the guy that just fought? Okay. BJ playing Clay Guida, I can't wait to that. Clay Guida's gonna beat his ass.
He took the Guida.
Who you got there? Guida, Penn?
Guida.
Facts.
100%.
Yeah.
And you never know. Like,
Oh no, with Penn.
Guida still wins fights.
Penn hasn't won a fight since like 2015 or 2014 or shit.
Yeah, no. Guida still wins fights, man. He's pretty active.
Oh yeah. And everybody's like, oh, list the people I think are gonna retire, and they wrote Clay Guida. Like, you fucking idiots. He just said, like 2 fights ago. Yeah, man, I'm not even getting close to being done. I got X amount of fights left. I want to sign your contract. Yada yada yada. He's not going nowhere, dude. I think the people that are going to retire are going to be Anderson Silva, Nogueira, probably Penn if he gets beat up really bad, and possibly Jose Aldo.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. So I mean, you got to think the amount they match make and where they put the events and shit isn't always in your favor. You get a hometown fight. You're looking to retire anyway. You're getting older. You know, there's no real guarantee that you're gonna get another fight in Brazil soon. You know.
Yeah.
I think Anderson and Nogueira are like definites, and then Penn and Jose are like big maybes for me.
Aldo's still pretty young though, man.
Yeah, but he's already
Age-wise.
expressed wanting to leave, wanting to retire. He's not that young. He's like 30, what? 6?
33.
Huh?
33, 34.
No.
Yeah, 33.
Dude, no.
Matter of fact, I think he's only like a year older than McGregor.
Hell no. I'm calling 35.
No, I think he's early 30s.
86,
he's not.
32.
He's not young as far as, battle miles and shit.
33 this year.
Yeah, Guida is going to fuck BJ Penn up.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that his last fight on his contract at the time when
When we
we
went,
went
yeah.
to Norfolk?
And then he was like,
He was like, guys,
yeah.
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah.
He got more fights after that.
Oh, he got one more since then. So he didn't just sign a 1-fight deal that day. He's only had 1 fight since then. Last year, he had 1 fight. So he's got to be still on contract.
People like Guida. That's it right there. That's the fight with him. He knocked out Lozon.
Yeah, that shit was sick. Bounced Lozon's head off the fucking mat.
It's crazy that these two are such different weight classes, but they're almost the same size.
Who's that?
Melendez and Cruz.
Oh, yeah.
Like the same height.
Well, I think Cruz just not really in fight. As far as like size the same. He's not really in fight shape right now. So he's not like as small as he would be. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
As far as like just his body, the way his body looks and shit.
He's 5'9" though. He could totally fight a lightweight.
Yeah. As far as like height and shit like that, he's good. Like this is the one last year, yeah. This is the New Year's Eve card last year.
That's Ray Cooper. Ray Skelly. Oh, they showed it a second ago. Oh, they had that meathead dude in there. The heavyweight white guy.
Meathead,
What's his name?
heavyweight.
He's just like a brawler wrestling dude, white guy. I don't remember his name. But I seen him fight Roy Nelson at the UFC.
No idea. I can pull out his name for you. I can type in Roy Nelson and pull out his name.
I can't think of his name, but I see his face right here.
Seen his face on
He's a big,
PFL.
dumb-looking motherfucker.
Oh, you talking about the dude that got arrested for domestic violence?
Oh shit! I don't know.
The Sean Copeland or whatever his name was. I seen him on a commercial, which is kind of retarded to use him in a commercial when he's in all that trouble right now.
So you win the whole thing, you get $1 million.
Yeah, and the belt until the next thing starts. Which is what? What are we in right now? April is 4 months after the final, so you hold the belt for 4 months. Then the second season comes. Nobody's hitting that up. I don't see anybody on this Roy Nelson list that is in PFL.
Yeah, it's really recent.
It was recent.
It's recent as far as
Wasn't Low Club.
being big in the UFC. Jerry Brorshaw.
I think he was in this thing. Go up. We can see what he's gonna go this way. Go you mixed martial arts. No. Get out of that record. You want to go through that career. Record. That is sick. PFL. Yeah, PFL. Yeah. That's a good eye. I would have never noticed that guy's face.
He's got a very distinct face because he just looks like a fucking caveman.
I wish they had a picture for them. No clue. It was like, dude.
See, what's up with this chick?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I think she's like the most talented of all the people who have tried out for this, or what?
Yeah, I don't know. But the ring announcer, the girl that does the ring announcing, she was a ring announcer for like WWE from that long.
Really?
Lily, you know Lillian Garcia? That's who's doing the ring announcing for them right now.
Randy.
Yeah. At least they filled in like maybe not her, but that's like the Karen O'Brien position or Karen O'Brien position. The fucking every other position, like these three positions, the fucking ring announcer, did a pretty good job. What's cool about them is like it's not like a Joe Rogan or like a Dana White where you got to go to like this different city and this different city and this different city. These guys can literally just set up shop in Long Island for like the next month, you know, or New York somewhere, you know, if they don't want to live on Long Island for a month. I like that guy. I think he's funny. O'Connell.
Control looks small.
Yeah, and he ended his career smaller than it.
I don't know. I thought it was a little tall.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know. Whenever he fought, like, what's his name when he came back at the end?
The boxer?
Yeah.
What was the fuck name?
I forget, but he was pretty small in that fight. Looked like.
Still smashed.
Yeah.
What was even the point of him taking that fight? The boxer. Like, dude, you don't have an ounce of mixed martial arts skill. What are you doing? Yeah, nothing.
If I'm an MMA guy, I'm never saying that to a strict boxer that wants to come fight MMA. I'll never say that.
Me neither, but like, he could have come for like a big payday. You know, I mean, he could have made that much money. Compared to what he was making as a boxer. Especially as a championship boxer.
Yeah.
Tony, something Tony. What?
Oh, yeah.
James Tony.
James Tony, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say I had it, and then you made me think it was the first name I lost.
Yeah,
And then
I was like, that's the first name.
I mean, it's 9 o'clock. What are you talking about later on this card? Let's fucking start it. Yeah, featherweight and lightweight. I was right.
So you lose, you don't just get knocked out. You just get a lower seed at the end.
Nah, yeah.
So you can
I don't know if people aren't in it. I'm not too sure if they eliminate anybody. Yeah. Like if you just didn't win either fight, if they just eliminate you, I have no idea. There's only 2 fights. There's only a fight in Long Island, and you go to New Jersey, and you get a fight there. And after that, you go to the tournament or whatever the fuck they got going on for the years. And even then, even when they come for the New Year's card, matter of fact, I'm wrong. So wrong. For the 2 fights, they get whoever scores the highest. The 2 highest scores of the division. Like, look, it's like 3 points, 3 points, 0 points, 0 points, because only 2 fights, 2 winners, 2 losers. Now, if Roberta and Bobby both get 3 points on the next fight, and they have 6 points, and nobody else has 6 points, those only 2 have 6 points, those are the 2 that will fight in the last fight to see who's going to win $1 million for that division. And only the fights, like only the $1 million fights are the only fights that would be on the last card.
Right.
Every fight's deciding, it's just a different division deciding who wins, you know?
So every fight's a championship fight.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But you start at 0-1, you're pretty much fucked. Not necessarily, but like pretty much.
Yeah, as far as points, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. But I guess there's some kind of way you could do good because I mean otherwise why would they fight a second time? You know, why would it if you just lost?
There's gotta be some chance, but
Yeah, why would you just fight for no reason the second time if there's no chance that
well, the chance is all the guys who are 1-0 now could all end up being 1-1, and then you can end up being 1-1 still. Your own. It's possible.
All of them?
It's possible.
All of them, dude.
It's in the realm of possibilities. So,
It is, yeah,
I
you're-
guess that's like that's why they.
That's the hope there.
Yeah. It's gotta suck though, right? I'd be like so depressed.
Yeah. It's like the best dude in the division to want to know. You're like, he's going to win the second fight. They're going to feed him a can, and they're going to be like, yeah, well, you fight anyway.
Yeah.
Just because we need somebody to fill the card.
But then again, at the point that you're 0-1, I guess you fight for
Nothing to lose.
hopefully you get in on the next year's card.
Yeah.
Their next year's team.
You got to impress them. The second one has to be an impressive fight.
Yeah.
You can't have two boring losses.
Yeah.
Or should fight. That's the one right there. I think I'm going to 23rd.
But that Velichkovic guy, I mean, I just don't think he's going to impress in the second fight.
No.
He
He's
didn't look like an impressive guy.
He shouldn't come out. That dude should just be like, I'm injured or something. There's no point for this guy. What happened to CM Punk for BJ fans?
Hmm? BJ would fuck him up. 100%.
I think it's competitive.
You think?
Yeah. BJ sucks, dude.
Sucks so bad that he's still
So
fighting.
bad. Like even when he was good, he sucked.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's like a knockout artist mixed with a BJJ whiz. It's pretty cool.
Look,
Badass.
it's Jack Swagger is the guy you have saved me from as the plug.
I see someone take that picture of him doing like side by side with that woman that's been in that video that went viral of her getting the shit kicked out of her in the fight.
Oh
Like
yeah,
15 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like where do they find these guys to fight hackers?
Good God.
It's ridiculous.
He looks confident.
Who
The
Hager?
plug.
Oh, the other guy?
Yeah, the plug looks
So did
confident.
the other guy that fought him. They gave Hager another dude that was like J.W. Kaiser, whatever the guy's name was, who was like fucking 8 and 13 or some shit like that, and the dude just looked like he was just there for the payday.
He's either confident or he's happy that he's going to quit his day job.
Yeah. Not even, dude. What are you gonna make? Like 20 grand each your ass you one time, and they'll probably release you because they don't need you anymore?
20 grand, you think?
Max.
I don't know, man. You want to pull me in there to fucking lose or pay me?
Dude,
You pull me in there with the intention of me just being a win for this guy? Pay me.
anything, man.
I would knock him out.
Look, Tucker is actually there.
I would do 10 grand.
That's as much as they can take. The early guys, the UFC, and like first couple fights, 10 grand. And it's like, that's good, but you can't quit your job.
Shit's garbage.
No, it's good, like, as far as like if you like don't spend a lot of money at a training camp and you just kind of like keep yourself in shape, and then like you don't spend any money leading up to it, you just work, and you just go to the fight, and you randomly get $10,000 for a one night thing, and like you didn't put any money into it, and that's pretty good.
The amount of your life you have to devote to sport
Exactly.
versus how much you get paid early on,
It
man.
completely outweighs it. You need to keep a day job,
Garbage.
you know? Like that's Lily Garcia.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't recognize her voice?
Mm-hmm.
I heard her voice, and I was like, oh my god.
It's Professional Fighters League?
Yeah. It's so weird how they're gonna pace this because there's 5 fights, but there's only 2 hours allotted for these 5 fights. Like they definitely expect some knockouts to happen, or they're just gonna go over their time.
Or did you see how big this dude is?
Which guy?
The black guy.
As far as
Oh, Sabu, whatever.
so as far as like he's tall.
Yeah, dude, he's just 6'3" with an 80.5-inch reach. Whereas
This guy just looks like a
5'9".
fluke, man. Like, where are they getting these people?
This guy?
Yeah,
Nah, that's too tight.
15-4, I guess.
He's got that creative fighter haircut. He's like, yeah, all my stats are 100.
All his shit's braided, and it looks like the one that's closest to his face. It's not braided. Like it's just curly.
See, he's got those like cornrow style, and the ones on the other side is hanging.
Yeah, it's weird. This guy's gonna win by knockout.
Sabu side.
Yeah.
He's 7-4. How do you think he lost? By like wrestling?
5 knockouts. Yeah, he's
He's
probably got
huge,
submitted.
bro.
Decision submitted.
He's like Neil Magny. Nice.
Oh, fuck me, man. He's fighting. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
I think if you're fucking 6'4", you should be a welterweight.
Neil Magny's gonna get the fuck
Move
kicked
your
out
ass
of him.
up a middleweight at least.
You know?
Huh?
Neil Magny's gonna get the fuck kicked out of him over Sunday weekend.
You think?
Yeah.
Why fight at 170 though? You
He
gotta
can.
be.
If he can make the weight, he can make the weight. Fuck
I
it.
know, but like you'd have more power and shit at fucking middleweight.
Oh, what happened? Nut shot,
Whoa.
really?
No.
Oh, that was
You
it.
heard him.
He said nut shot. Oh my god. If that wasn't a nut shot, that's kind of embarrassing. I'm not even gonna lie. So anticlimactic though.
They're geeking about it.
I think that's the owner. Or like the guy that runs PFL or whatever. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he got it. He said fuck too. He laid straight down and said fuck.
Oh, dude, you shouldn't have stopped the fight yet. I mean, he did kind
I
of.
gave up, yeah.
That broke his rib.
He definitely gave up big time. Because look, you see where he goes he shoots for the leg. This isn't giving up because he tries to go for the leg. And then once he goes flat and then gets punched and then kind of just rolls over and doesn't like do anything as far as like grabbing for the leg or anything. Like he quit, bro.
Imagine this guy light heavyweight though. How much more powerful he'd be with his frame.
Yeah, maybe, or else maybe he can't put on like muscle weight like that quickly. And if that's the case, then it'd be like a skinny ass fucking 205, just a tall guy. Like imagine he just couldn't put on muscle and he'd be like skinnier than John Jones at 205.
It would be good.
Huh.
John Jones is massive.
Yeah. Like old school John Jones used to be skinny.
Yeah. Young. He's still massive. I think he's just got his muscles spread out in like the right spots. But
Yeah.
I think if you're that long, you're gonna look scrawny. No matter what. He's huge. But you see him like, I thought he was really skinny too. And then I remember when he was fighting, it stood out the most when he was fighting Rampage Jackson back in the day. And when they faced off before the fight, he made Rampage look small, very small.
Oh yeah, I remember
They
that.
were standing face to face.
Yeah.
Not just height wise, he just
John Jones looks different in the East Side era. For
Huh?
sure, John Jones looks different in the East Side era.
You think?
Yeah. So does DC though. Everybody
They
does.
never shut that.
Everybody does. So that's a funny commercial.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, but
Push.
What?
he goes, which beer sounds better? He opens one, and then when he opens the second one, he goes, Bush. And he goes, definitely the one that goes, Bush. which beer is that? And the guy goes,
Bush.
the guy goes, you serious, man? He's like, yeah, but, and then like he's dead serious. The guy goes, it's a Bush. He goes, ah. Ah. He realized he looked dumb. That's bad funny. I don't know. I like stupid comedy like that.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's subtle.
Yeah. Oh shit, I gotta do the fucking my result thing.
Oh, shit.
Well, I didn't even do it. Oh yeah, I did.
You're late.
No, I'm on time.
The stoppage comes officially at 17 seconds in round one. Your winner by knockout, earning 6 points in the welterweight division,
I feel like she's butchered his name.
Hispanics and Africans, you know, especially Swedish Africans. Yeah, he's not gonna be in that one. Which is honestly kind of weird because, like, it doesn't even have to be like the most impressive victory. Like, these two people could go to war. This one guy, like, let's just say somebody hasn't fought yet, Ray Cooper, could have 2 3-round wars that he wins, like significantly, like he wins. It's way more impressive than like this guy was like body kick and the guy just completely shut down. But since he got 2 in the first round and the other guy wins 2 decisions, this guy would have 12 versus the other guy 6.
Right.
So the guy would have fucking no chance fighting in the thing just because he went to war. This guy gets fucking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's a little crazy how they do it, but I guess they're just saying like $1 million goes to the most exciting fighter we got, you know, what guy who could finish. You know,
I didn't think this was very exciting though. I was kind of just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's anticlimactic. If you didn't see the other angle of the kick landing on the body, you know,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like just like a small kick, and all of a sudden he just drops to the floor. Yeah, it's nuts. Let's see what the next fight is. So weird.
I didn't understand what he was saying. He weighs as much today as
He did like welterweight.
at middleweight.
A middleweight, yeah.
So he moved down from middle to welterweight. That's interesting.
I would imagine they fought it all, both of them. You know, Pete probably got in his head with the whole "you're tall, you need to move up." He probably moved up at some point, and then came back down. Obviously, when he feels like it's better.
You think he would beat Neil Magny?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think Neil Magny sucks, man?
Magny sucks ass.
I think Magny would grapple him to death.
His striking is 2 suspects for him, man. And
It's
yeah, I think he
non-existent.
would, but we haven't seen this guy grapple. You don't even know.
It's not
He's got 4 losses, but you don't know that those all come from grappling.
Well, if it did,
That means he goes to war
then
stand.
he's no damn John Jones.
Oh yeah, no doubt, but he still beat Neil Magny. I thought Neil Magny's a fucking thing when it comes to standing up. That's why I got Vicente Luque
I
by
think he's a
fucking
warrior, though.
sick knockout.
I think Magny's tough.
We got Sarah Kaufman coming up. Sarah Kaufman, Morgan Fryer.
I wonder how they started the PFL.
Fucking great idea.
But, like, it took the UFC so long to become a big thing. And I guess since that made MMA a big thing,
Yeah.
then it opens up a platform for other things like PFL to be a thing. But what multi-millionaires just decided to say, hey, guys, let's make MMA organization.
No. All the people that do things like this are in or other organizations. Like Scott Coker came from Strike Force, this, that, and like he worked for other things and then made his own shit with Bellator. And then like
They had to get a lot of investors.
the dude that does one championship was the Pride guy. He did Pride.
Really?
Yeah, that was the dude who started Pride.
Huh.
I mean, he sold Pride, got a lot of money from it, wanted to get another fight promotion, you know?
Mm.
So it's all people. I mean, if you're saying like random rich people that like just started a promotion, like this guy maybe, depending on like what his background
Where
is.
he came from, you know?
Yeah. But this isn't necessarily big yet. The only reason it's big is because it pays big money.
It's on ESPN.
Yeah, because it gets big names on it because they pay big money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of like going to fight for the UFC, you're gonna get seen by the most people. For
Like,
$10,000, you can get $1 million after
if it's a
3
new
fights.
thing, getting on ESPN, getting Kevin Hart to do your commercials and shit. Todd Gurley's involved.
Good job.
Just man, I don't know, it's just crazy.
So you just reach out, man. Just put the idea in front of some people like Kevin Hart and people like that. Like, hey, man, you know the UFC? And they'd be like,
Who
yeah.
do you think was like a really popular comedian at the time that the UFC started out?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, right? So like, could you imagine like Dana White or somebody or like Lawrence? I don't know who the fuck, whatever. But went up to Eddie Murphy and was like, "Hey, can you please do a commercial for
People
us?"
like, no.
In the '90s, he'd fucking laugh at them.
Yeah, because they weren't big yet.
I know. I'm just saying,
But
it's
now-
crazy that just because MMA is a big thing now, that PFL can just come out of nowhere
Exactly.
on the scene and just boom, ESPN deals, fucking, radio commercials. I heard about the PFL on the fucking the Big Boy Morning Show
Exactly.
on the radio. Yeah, like
Todd Gurley.
out of
But
nowhere.
the reason UFC couldn't do that is because they had nothing to base off of. They couldn't tell Eddie Murphy, hey, they had to try to explain to him what MMA was before even saying, could you help us with this? Whereas
That's true.
going up to Kevin Hart and Todd Gurley,
I
all they had
understand
to
why
say-
they wouldn't have been able to do that then. I just think I don't know.
it would be so easy. All they would literally have to do with this Kevin Hart and Todd Gurley, the reason that they probably have them on staff is because they probably just went up to him and said, hey, man, you guys know the UFC? And they said, yeah. And they said, okay, we want to be the new UFC. We want you guys to be one of the heads of it. You know what I'm saying? The faces of it.
UFC makes,
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up south.
They're like, oh, yeah, definitely. I want to be the head of it. It gives me more promotion to do whatever the fuck I got going on. You know what I mean? You guys want to be like the UFC? Cool, yeah. They're big, you know? So I could see why they're all jumping on board. I think they're going after a couple of the wrong fucking people. I don't know if I would be going after like Todd Gurley and shit. Kevin Hart's funny. It's a big ass fucking name, so I'm down with the Kevin Hart name, but
Do you think UFC stays number one?
yeah. Well, no. I mean, it just really depends on what these organizations aren't going to last. This one's not going to last. There's a reason the UFC doesn't pay their champion, whoever wins the championship belt, $1 million off the bat. You know what I'm saying? She's going to fucking run out of money. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a fact. Like, it's like you're definitely going to run out of money. There's no definite from what they're going to do, what they're going to accomplish. But, you're paying, what's this? Featherweight, lightweight, women's lightweight, welterweight,
You know the problem is?
heavyweight, like 6 people, that's $6 million coming out of your wallet every year, and you're fucking getting the venue 3 times at one venue, 3 times at another venue, and then 3 times at another venue. Or no, and then 1 time at another venue. So that's 7 venues, Mad shit. They're not going to make a lot of money from it, I wouldn't think, after paying all the people. Because you got to pay even the people that lose. You got to pay them for the fight itself.
Yeah.
And even the people that win, you have to pay them for the fight itself. The $1 million is just a reward for winning the entire thing, You don't get out of I bet you even the people that win still get, like even if you're getting like 20 grand a fight, they're still getting the 20 grand, then you get the $1 million that you won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're getting rid of mad money. How long could you possibly keep putting that on? It just depends
How
on
much money they make.
exactly, yeah.
The UFC's making stupid money.
And they got a fucking routine with it. They know how to keep each other alive. You know what I mean? There's so many organizations we've seen that just shut down fucking.
I think the problem with the pay though is that all right, so NFL, for instance, right? There's 32 teams. And the teams pay the players. The NFL doesn't pay the players. The teams do.
NFL plays. I mean, pays good, but teams.
Yeah, but not. Most of the revenue comes from being the team itself, selling the merchandise, the people buying the tickets and shit, and some of that money from each team goes to the NFL as well.
Yeah.
But like, and then so say boxing, right? Boxing, you got the different promotions. You got the Mayweather promotion. You got the Gold Boy promotion. You got, but they all fight in the same, HBO fucking boxing thing, or so it's like basically like with boxing, it's like Floyd Mayweather's promotion is like the UFC, and Golden Boy promotion is like Bellator because they're a promotion.
But
The UFC is a promotion,
I
and
wouldn't
so
put Floyd on that.
money thing is a promotion, and Golden Boy is a promotion. Bellator is a promotion.
Yeah.
So,
But they're way different as far as like Bellator and all that stuff is all classified under. Or no, they're kind of not different because like Bellator is with the Zone, UFC is with ESPN Plus, PFL is with ESPN Plus. But that's how it's split up with boxing now. It's the Zone, UFC Fight Pass. I think they lost Showtime and HBO, so I don't think it's either of those anymore. I think it's the Zone, UFC Fight Pass is top ranked. I'm not sure where Floyd Mayweather's at. He might have shut his shit down. I haven't seen Floyd. That's why when you said Floyd, you compared him to the UFC. I was like, hell no.
I don't mean he is the UFC of boxing. I'm saying like
I haven't heard fucking.
there's not as many boxers in his promotion as fighters in the UFC,
Definitely not.
right? And there's not as many boxers in
Hey,
any of them. And
Compared
a
to
single
the UFC.
promotion compared to how many fighters are in the UFC.
exactly. Yeah.
If the UFC was then split up by teams of, each like camp, say each major gym was like a team, like the fucking Seahawks or like the Giants or some shit, then it'd be different. They'd get paid by their huge multi-million-dollar teams that they fight for.
Instead,
They
it's
just
like
fight for the UFC.
semi-pro where they have to pay their team, their gym, to be able to
Train.
train there, and
Right.
then they get paid by the fucking. It's weird, man. They try to compare themselves to normal sports, but they're going down what I feel like would be like the wrong path of that. Like that's the stuff they need to start addressing.
They would have to quit using major venues that are used for all kinds of different events, and they would have to have like arenas for each team. Would have to have like an arena.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't
Then
even go
people
that far.
go to that arena, and then people from that team would be all fighting on that one card, and then that team would get paid a shit ton of money from the people coming to the fight and people buying fights and whatever, and that would get distributed among the fighters of that team.
The only reason I
But
think
it's not
I
what
get
it
it
is.
as far as like a money point going that far, but I wouldn't go if I was the UFC and I was changing things. I wouldn't go that far because like let's just say American top teams in Miami, and like all right, maybe you do have a couple of different teams that are in Florida, or whatever the teams are. I don't know if the American top teams in Miami, but maybe one's in Miami, one's in Tampa, one's in this place. When the UFC comes to American Airlines or whatever, that would be like a home game, a home fight for that gym. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those guys would be on that card. They would be the ones selling. It's basically like the same thing they do with like when they go to Russia, when they go somewhere like that, they put all the Russian guys on there. Same scenario. But I think that could be used as like a team's, I guess, arena or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have to just like create like UFC American top team arena. You know what I mean? They could just have like American Airlines, these other places, and just call them home games for them, or home fights for them.
But you're right though,
Because they're in that area.
The fighters have to pay their gyms,
Done early as fuck. Kaufman.
have to pay their corners to be their corner for them.
Yeah, so many people.
Whereas
I
other
mean,
sports,
like,
it's the other way around.
Yeah, they only get X amount of money from the place. And it goes back to what you said about,
She survived.
yeah, but she's not going to from that. She keeps pulling it forward. Yeah.
You can't just push your way out of an arm triangle.
She kept trying to yank her hand forward like that was like she was gonna be able to fucking yank her hand. It's fucking not happening, man. Like you're gonna snap your own shit, man. She did it like 3 times. Like, dude, that's not it.
Maybe these rib punches will work. Maybe she's got sore ribs.
Did you imagine that Sarah Crawford just came into the fight with like a bruised rib or something?
Yeah.
And she starts slapping, she just completely lets it go, like starts spasming and shit. What do you call that joke right there? Front joke, right?
Huh?
Front joke, right?
Oh, a choke?
Yeah.
Arm triangle.
I'm trying.
Yeah. It is a front choke, though.
Yeah.
It's almost like a front naked choke. Sort of. But instead of like a. Can't really do it would be a guillotine, though, if it was like a real. Well, no, because that's still technically you coming from the back. I mean, yeah, it's a front choke, but I guess the actual name would be arm triangle.
I was at Island Fights when I went, and the dude does a Kimura, and the announcer comes on and he's like, and the guy wins by armbar. And I'm like on the video, and I'm like, yeah, it was definitely a Kimura, guys. Don't mind this guy. Don't mind this guy. He's just yelling out the wrong thing to fucking everybody in this building.
I wonder what they called it before Kimura, coined it as this thing.
Just kind of wrist lock or elbow lock or something. Arm triangle first round. I see people writing that all the time, wrist locks and shit like
I
that.
wonder why they call it opposite of a Kimura in Americana. Where that name came from.
Just like you gotta name it somehow.
Dude, I thought that's the type of shit that would fuck me up.
What?
Kimuras and shit.
Not any leg shit would.
I got fucked up shoulders.
I got fucked up legs. My shit would be like heel hooks and like fucking calf slicers. I'd tap out of me. As soon as somebody put my leg in a calf slicer, you'd have to not pull at one bit. I'd just say, come on, game's over. Game's over.
Yeah, like I've seen guys survive Kimuras where their shit's like all the way the fuck back here and they're like straining on their face. Like, nah, I've been tapped away from that. You get my shit to here, I'm done. And my shit's about to break.
100%.
Fuck my shit, I was weightlifting, man. And like football.
Yeah. I'm just bow-legged, man. So my shit's ready to snap already. You're just looking at my shit. My shit's all angled and shit. Like you put something in this and went that way, like you're ready. My shit is ready to snap, son.
Maybe we didn't check them leg kicks.
What, me? Yeah.
Calf kicks and shit.
I'm gonna wear like full leg braces all the way down. They're trying to tighten the bones up. Like it's, it won't break.
If you're ever a fighter, you should just make your nickname Shins of Steel.
Yeah.
So people just don't want to kick you.
Yeah.
Like,
They think it's real.
Shins of Steel.
Yeah. No, because then you see, you make any kind of fucking, like you point it out to people and they're gonna attack it. No matter if you say like, you could say it's fucking.
It's gonna be like your third fight. They're gonna be like, this Shins of Steel guy doesn't throw many kicks. What's up with that?
Not even. I think it'd be the first fight. I think it'd be the first thing that somebody did to me in a fight would be throw a leg kick. If I name myself Shins of Steel, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Shins of Steel. Let's see this. Let's see what this is about." They throw their hardest leg kick ever at my legs, and I fucking crack my leg in half like instant soda.
Dude, Morgan Freer was one of the fight, man. Look at the stats. Look at that.
Oh, she had good fucking percentage on total strikes.
Yeah, all them rib shots will get choked out. So Kayla Harrison's the favorite, right?
Yeah.
And was she an Olympian?
Even though she's less experienced, yeah. Even though she's less experienced than, no, judo.
Do they have women's wrestling in the Olympics?
I don't know. What she did for judo?
Was she a medalist?
I'm not sure.
So she's like a bigger Ronda Rousey,
Yeah.
basically.
They said they wanted to see her against Ronda Rousey for a long time.
But she doesn't get to be a superstar because, Ronda Rousey did first.
Oh, well, I think she is. She's the main event. She's like 6-0. And she's the main event of this card. There's mad good fights that I think should have been the main event over her.
You go to the fucking bar and you say, Kayla Harrison, they're like, dude. You say Ronda Rousey, they're like, oh, yeah.
I'm saying she's new though. She's like, I'm telling
That's
you,
why
like,
she doesn't get to be household name.
Kayla.
Since Rousey, there hasn't been any female household names in MMA.
They want her to be one. 2010 World Championships gold medals at 2012, 2016.
Good God,
Gold.
so she's better at judo than Rousey.
Yeah, gold at 2011 also. Or 2011 and 2015 Pan American Games. Those aren't the Olympics. 6-degree judo black belt. Mixed martial arts record 3-0. Sorry, not 6-0. 3-0. And they were all PFL. She's the champion from the PFL last year. That's why. That's why she's so highly thought
Which is
about.
Mike Brown, that girl. I don't know what girl it is, but
Look, submission and 2 knockouts for Kayla Harrison. That's why she's the main event. That's why they're thinking so highly of her.
she's only fought in the PFL.
Only fought in the PFL. Yeah.
Huh.
And she won last year. Apparently. According to them.
So she's a monster.
Yeah.
But the knockouts are probably ground knockouts, right? More likely.
Judo, I would assume, but I didn't see him.
Well, Rousey had some standard knockouts, so she can't
Yeah,
punch
from
shit.
then. Yeah. I mean, dude, I used to think Perry was a great striker until, like, you like look back and you see like most of Perry's knockouts come from some type of clinch work, you know? Like whether, I mean, he couldn't like knock somebody out like the hands, like stand up and shit, but it comes out of the clinch.
Yeah.
Or it comes off of the guy being scared of the clinch because they just got done clinching or whatever the case was, you know what I mean? When he wants to just strike and like he doesn't get to clinch that much against like Max Griffin, he loses by decision. He gets outstruck, you know?
He's just a brawler. Very
Yeah, bro, he's not a talented, like a talented striker,
Right.
you know?
He does have power.
Yeah.
When he knocked out Jake Ellenberger
Clinch.
with that elbow, yeah.
It was the most slowest, that and Dana Cormier, the 2 slowest clinch strikes that I feel like I just want to like jump through the TV and yell, get out of the way!
What?
Fucking-
Cormier versus Steve.
Yeah, Stipe and Ellenberger, I just want to jump to the TV like, get out of the way! Like, you can see like his leg like open up, like Mike Perry. When Mike Perry throws the elbow, Mike Perry's got him like this. He opens his leg up, shifts his whole body, then throws his elbow. Like, it's like 3 motions with Cormier. Cormier's like in this, like he's like got you like this, takes his arm out. This guy's fucking arm free now. Switch his legs. And throws overhand right, like he pulled his fucking arm out, bro. Get out of there.
That might be
He's
a
trying
little
to hit
different,
you.
though. That might be a little different, simply because that arm being pulled out makes Stipe scared of the takedown.
It could, but it could also make you scared to get knocked the fuck out. He's got his arm free, man. You got your arm tied up.
Well, that's why
He's
people want to see
got
the
his
rematch,
arm
though.
Yeah.
That's what people want to see the rematch. Because, you know, now Stipe realizes DC's got them fucking things. I knew DC had the things. He was actually hands to Jones up in the second fight.
Yeah.
He was actually giving the Jones the shits in the second fight for a good bit of the fight. He was. He landed a lot of punches.
He was doing good. He wasn't like.
I don't think he was winning necessarily.
No,
Like, it was pretty
I don't
close.
think
at
he was
least.
going to finish at any point. Was going to be my.
No, he wasn't close to a finish, but he was landing a lot of punches. But I think Stipe just saw that as like he's about to try to grab like a single leg up,
Yeah.
and just didn't even think about the punch too. Go ahead, blast.
I wonder if we take the mic out, is the stream still going to be able to be heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear the other ones when it's just like that.
Yeah, but we the thing.
Oh, the settings.
Yeah, it's in it, and you can only switch the settings before you start the live.
Oh,
We're gonna try it right now. Let's see what happens there.
oh my god.
Yeah, good.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Now, buddy, is there sound? Can you guys hear us? Hopefully you didn't leave already. Oh, that mankind shit. Did we fix the sound? They're probably gone. And now we'll never know. Hello? Hello? I can hear it. Why you guys can't hear it? Fixed it. Just had to take it out. So does that mean the sound was fucked up the whole time? Probably. Goddamn. What's
up,
happening,
Corsair?
brother? How you doing? You watching PFL or what? You can hear now? Right leg. I look down, all of a sudden, there's fucking like mad people like, God, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. Like, oh shit, I haven't looked this thing in my long.
It's probably been like 15 minutes. I was sitting here talking about shit.
It says 9:45. That's 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes. That's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good fights. We just seen I got the thing up, so we'll go back to the thing. What the fuck? We just seen Sarah Kaufman get a an arm triangle choke.
Yeah.
What's his name? Just walked out. Ray Cooper and his cousin Zane.
Oh, he's so hype.
Zane Kawaka, whatever. Kamaka. Oh no, we got a mic hooked up, and I guess I don't fuck with the settings. So the mic was working in the beginning, and then I tried to see if the mic would work or if the sound would still work. We took the mic out, and then it did. But I guess when I put it back in, it just didn't go back. So it was
Nice weight.
Did he? I didn't see that.
Weight at 173.
Yeah, we got a mic. PFL's girls too. It's 155 for girls, and then they got featherweights and lightweights and welterweights, light heavyweights, and heavyweights for guys.
Dude, I think Kamaka's going to win.
You think he could?
I think he's going to win.
They said that out of 15, I think, or 10 of the welterweights, that he was the last likely to win.
Really?
Like they were saying, like he's the worst out of all the welterweights.
That's weird.
And the entire thing. Yeah, he looks good.
Ray Cooper looks weird. He's got
That's
a nice record,
beast, though.
but he kind of, I don't know, man. He's weird.
Oh, he's got a weird striking.
He's short as shit, too. He's 5'7".
Yeah.
And the other dude's 6'1".
Oh, that's not good. Well, like I was saying, I think
Oh, that's not good. Why fight at welterweight if you're 5'7", bro? Just use Jose Aldo's height.
can't cut it. Maybe some people have problems with the cut.
He looks flabby, too. Look at him.
Nah, Crozer, we're not doing nothing for the UFC this weekend. All right, Ian, like, shit, you doing something?
Stream?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm there yet, bud. Torres, are you watching these fights?
He said, I don't think he said Niles got any good fights on. Oh, he might be watching.
These two guys fighting next to cousins.
Yeah.
With bad
Oh,
blood.
they're good? They're good? They're going out? Feel each other out type thing? Oh, of course. Fucking stream's going to freeze. Body kick, gets caught.
Oh, shit.
Cooper gets the takedown. No fight campaign for the UFC. Back with we might do something on a different day, like maybe like a Friday, depending on what combat sports is going on Friday, or maybe like a Sunday for the submission grappling thing. Just depends. But no Saturday this time. I'm doing something with my girl.
He's hooking the cage. Kamaka's got 4 submission wins.
It's good. He fucks with Eddie Bravo. He's good off his back. He nearly had a weed. You live in a different country too, man, and so it's kind of hard for you to get weed now. Or are you in like Amsterdam or something, and it's like mad easy? Haven't been in a situation and we normally have too much, or situation in years normally have too much. Yeah, it's going on with us here too, man. I don't know if it's like just our state or if it's the entire United States too. It's kind of not a lot of people got it, you know. And if they do, they got it now. They don't got it in a week from now. Yada yada. You know, it's really iffy around here too. It's not legal here. Yeah, I bet.
Oh shit!
Big Slim.
Yeah,
he's
he's
still
grabbing
grabbing
the
the
fuck
cage.
at the cage.
Big time, yeah. Big time. Maybe he's just really that new to fighting in cages, and that's why they were so quick to say he was the worst guy in the division. It was like he just never fought in a cage before. All his fights are like, you know,
On ropes.
yeah, or something like that.
Still can't grab ropes though.
Left one outside and he got caught by the frost. What do you mean by the frost? It's fucking April. Or it's May, isn't it? We're in May. What you got frost still going on over there for?
Shit, dude, France is pretty far north.
It's fucking cold.
Compared to where we're at.
It still would be cold though.
Like
It's goddamn summer almost.
latitude wise, dude. It's pretty far north.
It's damn near summer, homie. Oh, fucking hell. In the middle of the damn shit.
We're much closer to
It's Europe here, man.
It's Europe here. Yeah. Europe doesn't make sense, does of course, weather wise.
Have to wait till the end of May for the last frost here. Sucks, bro. How long does it stay hot for then? To what month?
Probably didn't get hot.
If it gets hot, I guess. He said if.
If.
That sucks, man. I didn't think France was like. I didn't think it was like cold all the time.
It's not like cold like Norway or some shit would be, but like chilling.
Yeah.
Here. It's like New York
That sucks, man.
or like Canada or some shit.
So like September. God damn. That was weird, man.
September, you said?
Yeah.
Bro, it'll be like 80 degrees in fucking December here sometimes. Like it'll start getting kind of chilly like in October, November, but then it'll go all of a sudden it'll go right back to hot as shit. All the way up until like almost January.
Yeah. Then you catch us like a month and a half ago and it was like 30 degrees one day, 75 the next day. So
Yeah. Of course, where does good weed come from for you guys? Like, you got an area that, like, the good stuff comes from. Where is that?
yeah, Vegas is hot as fuck. Vegas is like just desert, man. From seed? What seed? What is that?
Oh, so just growing it? Huh. Makes sense.
Why? What are their surrounding countries in France? Forgive me for being.
Belgium, fucking Germany.
Nothing good. How close are they to Amsterdam, you think?
Right next to it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So you think that that's where it would come from, man?
Does Amsterdam have good weed, or is it just legal?
Legal.
I don't
it's
think they're in a
good.
good climate for growing shit like that. No. Like a lot of like around the world, like a lot of the good weed comes from like the dry areas,
Yeah, but I'm saying even
like the
if
Middle East and shit, and like California. You
it's
know what I
not
mean?
good to grow there, isn't it? Like where places are legal, isn't it still like legal for those guys to ship from legal to legal?
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah. So I mean, if it's legal there, they can get all their shit from Colorado before they give a fuck.
Yeah, and they probably do.
Yeah.
As long as that's legal in Colorado.
Not much gets imported anymore. Why not?
They crack down on it.
Same quality as Amsterdam.
Everything's homegrown.
Why? I mean, I think in France, I guess it would be because,
Of the laws.
yeah.
Is it
laws-
really strict there, Corsa? Like you get in a lot of trouble for having weed, or cops are kind of like
There's grow shops everywhere. Everyone's growing it. What happens to you if you get caught with weed, Derek Corser? Like you get pulled over with like a quarter bag or something like that.
No need to import because everyone grows it. A lot of trouble.
Like what? Like what's a lot of trouble? Like you get pulled over here, you got to pay him $650, and you get something on record. What's a lot of trouble to you? Depends on the cops. Give me like a worst and a best case scenario.
For say like 1 ounce.
Yeah. I mean, 1 ounce would be different for us too. Then get your PWID with 1 ounce.
Shit, do they even use ounces over there?
They're probably coming back to search your house. Say you got caught with an ounce, they're coming back to search your fucking house. Oh my god, dude, that's insane. Even you get that here, they're not even coming to search your house. No, you call with an ounce here, they might get you a PWID, but they're not gonna search your house. You're gonna get a warrant for just catching you with an ounce. If they catch you like multiple bags and shit like that and an ounce, then yeah, they might. But
Remember what happened that one night?
what? Would you?
Pop it, yeah.
Dude, he was.
Do you think that's because they knew that?
Yeah.
They knew he had it?
Yeah. They were coming to his house. The call we got cops called on us. The call was going to his house.
Wow.
Yeah. So when they figured out we had the kid in the car that lived at that house, they were like, "Oh well, you got called to your house anyway, so let's go real quick and let's check it out."
Why'd they get called to his house?
They called the cops on us at his house because we were just sitting in his driveway,
Oh,
rolling
no
weed
way.
and shit.
I don't even remember.
Yeah. We were just sitting in his driveway in the car, like rolling weed and shit. The cops got called to his house. We were leaving, and you could see the cop was going into that part. They seen us. They fucking flipped around real quick and came and chased us down. My friend got hold on here. Yeah, it's legal all over here. People got medical cards and shit. My friend got banned for 2 years because he got caught driving wasted. God damn. He just got caught from or we mean driving wasted, like got caught on weed, caught driving on weed. So they banned him for 2 years from having his fucking medical marijuana card.
No, from driving.
We both said something different. He goes, "Yeah."
Now look, he says, yeah, but it's legal over there. People got medical cards and shit. Some of us.
He had to go to rehab before they gave him his license back. Oh my god!
First offense, dude.
That's
You got people over
nuts.
here that'll get caught driving drunk like 3 times before they say, all right, maybe you shouldn't drive anymore for a while.
Yeah. It's all tickets around here, man.
Yeah,
They
you
just
can,
want
like-
the money.
You can drive shit face and like wreck your car into someone else's car. As long as no one gets hurt real bad, you know, like you can still drive.
Yeah. You just gotta pay man money.
Yeah. You might go to jail for a little bit, but they don't take your license that quick. Isn't France kind of liberal, Corsa? I would think that they'd be a little more lenient on weed.
I mean, because other countries are other countries, you know.
Yeah, but similar political systems in Europe to America.
What about China and shit like that?
Way different.
I must say, 'cause I heard China, like, they fucking crucify you if you got weed. Or, like, jail for years.
Yeah.
For, like, under ounce.
Bad.
Yeah. France is worse than the UK.
France is worse than the UK
Yeah.
for that.
I mean, I don't even know how bad the UK is, honestly. So he's really just going to wrestle his cousin the whole time? He's not going to try to knock him out?
You guys will probably follow suit pretty quick, though, behind what the U.S. does with that kind of shit.
Why do you think that? Oh, and rear naked choke.
I don't know. We've always kind of
Tapped out.
tapped that quick.
Oh, he held it on him a little bit. Yeah, talking about that's all fake. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. UK, it's a bit more accepted, but still illegal. No doubt.
Huh.
But like, as far as like, you've never heard the term war on drugs? as far as like marijuana. He held it for like, it's a solid 2.5, 3 seconds after. And the ref pushed him. Yeah, the ref was like, hey, man, get off him. Eugene a fucking gangster, man. He said, go. Oh,
Dude, he was being looked up with.
yeah. He said, he's still here, bro. Back the fuck up, man. Didn't I tell you to get off him? Oh, now you want to shake up. Fuck all that shaking up shit. I was fucking slamming the shit out of you. Shaking up with me like that. That was second round, right?
Yeah, they clipped away from it during mid-hug.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't want to show people that. Fuck that. Y'all got beef.
Yeah. Well, you guys being nice to each other? Fuck out of here.
Did that flying kick work, bro?
Who did it?
I don't know. It's the one I keep seeing. Dude flies. It looks like it misses, but the other dude fell straight on his ass.
To me?
And it's like a flying, like a Fabrizio Verdum flying kick.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Yeah, no, I didn't see that on the commercial yet. But I love that kick, though.
It's a crazy ass kick.
Yeah.
First school they showed was Notre Dame.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was. Oh wait, is this the Notre
This is
Dame?
the Notre
commercial?
Dame commercial, bro.
No, it's not.
Talking about the first school they show.
Look at that.
What's that? ACCN. I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro.
ACC networks on Notre Dame.
The fuck out of here.
Half the schools they showed on the ACC network fucking thing was Notre Dame. The other half was the other schools.
It ain't suck.
I hope we don't go to the ACC in football.
Why? Because you get fucking scraped up?
I don't know. Actually, I really don't give a fuck. But, you know, tradition.
Tradition is what? You guys are already sold out.
Tradition is we stay independent.
You guys aren't, though. You guys are ACC, I thought.
No, not football.
Huh?
Independent football.
So what are you guys ACC in?
Everything else. Basketball, baseball, and shit.
Magomed. Kerimov. Kerimov. Versus who we got? John Howard. It's a cool name.
Cordial, how's reparations on
Reparations?
the Notre Dame Cathedral going?
Oh, there you go. That's something to ask about. Let me go back so we can see what he's saying. Who's the main event for PFL? It's Kayla Harrison versus some chick that I can't pronounce her name. Rear Naked Show. What time is it? Let's see if they're sleeping in here.
Almost time for me to do.
I'm going to see if they're sleeping in here. If they are, we'll roll up. We'll go watch a couple items back.
Oh, dude. I gotta go in like 10 minutes. Yeah. You still there, Course?
Yeah, door shut and everything. For sure, rolling up. All right, pass my trash can through. Just put it like right there.
So you just gotta wait for her to go to bed.
Yeah. I don't want her to like have to like walk out here, you know.
Damn.
What?
You open the cabinet, smacks you in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Fuck, I know I just flipped that thing out there. And I just do some dumb shit right there.
Corza, how's everything going with repairing the Notre Dame? Or, you know, I don't really watch the news that much, man, so I don't know what's going on with that other than the fact that
I think this was the
there's
guy.
a lot of money going to reparations.
I think my man Gorger said that he doesn't do the politics and like the news and shit like that last time. And we started talking about, what did we talk about
that's
last
like-
time?
You know, that's not just news, though. That's like,
You hear that? No, it's gone now.
It kind of sounds like washing machine.
Does it? I'm thinking what
Or a
the
dryer.
going. Oh, yeah, this
That's it.
that's fucking weird. It's like lifting off of the fucking...
I don't watch news much either, man, but that whole situation stinks of a scam. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't got to talk about it a lot because, like I said, I'm not really. I don't really give a fuck, honestly.
I mean,
It sucks because it's like a national treasure of a monument.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's a historical church, man.
Stinks
once-
of a scam.
Not once ever was it ever messed with, and then just now all of a sudden they took all that stuff out and somebody lit it on fire.
Huh. Question is, who's behind it?
Definitely, like somebody in their government. I would like to know what the theory is behind making the second fight in the PFL.
They've been trying to get money to rebuild it for like 10 years. Dude, that's crazy, man. I haven't heard anything about that, Corzer, over here.
Now they get it rebuilt for free because it got burnt down.
Yeah.
And now they got so much more done. Exactly. Exactly. Dude.
Yo, that's crazy. That kind of makes the whole thing that everybody's raising hell about even worse, about something goes down in France, then they get a shit ton of money to help rebuild the building, but like a natural disaster like destroys Haiti or something, like they don't get much help from just rich people in general. It's not like just our government
Same thing happened in
giving
Flint.
money
though.
to
Flint had dirty water for like 10 years almost.
yeah. That makes it even worse though.
We were over here helping. We were fixing other countries. Didn't something happen in France when we were helping France whenever fucking Flint's dirty water was happening? What just happened in France? Oh, they drove the truck into something.
Yeah.
The guy drove the truck and all that. That was in France, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the thing about Flint, Michigan is a little bit misunderstood as well though.
Everybody just needs a purifier. They won't get everybody a purifier.
No. They gave a fuck ton of money to the state to take care of it. And the local government didn't take care of it. They gave like $150 million. The feds gave like $150 million to the locals to take care of it.
To the locals?
Like the local government. As in the city,
State,
county, state, whatever. They gave like $150 million to them years ago to take care of it when it first came out that it was a big problem, and they didn't take care of it with that money. That money went to either just lining their pockets or just other shit they deem more important or whatever. But,
Dirty water.
everybody's mad at the feds about it, but it's not really the federal domain to take care of that.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a state, but whatever. Somebody.
It is the federal domain though when the state isn't taking care of it. You know what I mean?
I'll
Like,
say
if the city or the state or whatever part of government, isn't taking care of what they need to take care of to.
I'm just saying it's over. So it's over the fucking citizen's head. The citizen that lives there that's got the dirty fucking water. It's over their head.
The feds should step in and take care of it if the state won't.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy, Corza. It's like, yo, it's 9/11, except thousands of people didn't die.
Of course, man. We say your name on here a lot. Is that your name? Is that what you want to be called? Is your YouTube name? Or you got like a white boy name like Tommy or something?
Tomas.
He used his name for a long time. You got anything to do with your real name, or it's just like a catchy Corzer?
Of course.
What could his name be that his name is Corzer? It's got an R in it. Korz or Korzer.
It could just be his last name.
You think? Caused a lot of trouble. I don't know what that means.
It's probably derived from a French word.
Pardon my French.
Caused
Alright.
a lot of trouble.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna grab the phone. You grab the computer that's got the stream on it, so it's gonna be staring at your face. Just mind you. And we'll go outside, and I'll get you a chair when we go out there. Matter of fact, just bring one of these chairs right here, and I'll bring it back in when we come back in. So, matter of fact, you grab the chair. I'll grab this. I'll throw it here. We'll take that out there. Gotta make sure I close this.
You grab the chair.
I grab the chair, and I'm gonna grab this thing here. And then grab one of the folders, fold it up, and then let's fold.
Took me exactly 12 minutes to get here,
What is that supposed to mean?
Remember we talked about that one thing?
No, what do we say?
I told you to take exactly 12 minutes. You're like, nah, 18 or some shit.
We ain't never argued like that. 12 minutes. I'd say that's pretty close. 12 minutes, maybe 12 to 15 minutes, somewhere in that area. Huh?
Where's the outside?
In there. Yeah. You got yourself a drink, right? Yeah.
Wait, you know what I'm about to say? I'm looking for a chair and you got a chair. This is super difficult. Before you leave, I've talked about this a couple times in depth. That's right. Before I leave.
Huh?
Before I leave.
Oh, before you leave, remind me to make you, or to show you the patio we got going on back there.
You guys build one?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get easy in the picture. We're back, cruiser, new location. Shouldn't be skipping, hopefully. Caused a lot of trouble. I don't know what that means, brother. Why are you outside? Because we are not out of CBD. No, PFL still on. It's the co-main coming up. We're just some outside smokers today.
Feels good outside though, as you can see.
Yeah,
It's not cold.
I could take all my clothes off right now and still be feeling good. That's going to be a negative part of this. Crozer, definitely tell me the feedback about how the fuck that's affecting the sound. Can you still hear me? Is that annoying as fuck?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
So
When I make the thing, it's going to be way back there in the back. But the thing about it's yes, you can hear me, or yes, that's annoying as fuck. Because I know it's annoying as fuck, but can you hear me still? It's going to be back there, but like where the trampoline's at is where the Wi-Fi starts giving out at. And it's going to be behind where the
Let's
trampoline's
get
at.
another router.
I just got to figure all that out.
Hardwire.
Good deal, good deal.
What do you say?
Yeah.
You can hardwire or get another router back there?
Definitely got to do something. Because it's not going to reach.
You should hardwire anyway, really. So you get the fast internet.
What's that mean?
Instead of wireless, you need a wire. Instead of being wireless, have a wire.
How would that work?
Get a cord.
Huh?
Get a cord.
From
It's
where,
so
though?
wireless.
That goes from where to where is what I'm saying.
From, the router to whatever device you got.
Oh, no, that's foolish. So I'm going to be sitting way out there and I'm going to run a cord from all the way in here to my fucking thing.
That's what I'm saying. They get another router, but go wired anyway. Because it's faster that way. From the new router you got. You can have a
Also,
new
put a
router in
router
there.
over there.
Inside the thing. With all your equipment and shit.
Maybe.
Go hardwired anyway, because it's faster. I'm hardwired my Xbox. So I don't lag. So I lag sometimes.
We're not doing the fake pain for the UFC because I got something going on my girl on Saturday. I mean, we might get back in the fucking fight card. Don't start till 10, so we might be able to get back late enough or early enough to where we can get a couple fights in. But it's not going to be like a long, couple hour long fight companion. So I wasn't planning on doing nothing. My plan is to tell you guys we're not doing nothing, so that if we do something, it's okay. But if we don't do anything, you guys expect that we're not going to do anything,
23-5.
Yeah, 10 knockouts, 7 submissions. Sucks though, pay-per-view. I wanted to check out the Andrade Rose fight. I hope we can get back in time to at least catch that.
Who you got on that?
Andrade. Knockout.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah. She's the first woman, well, not the first, but she was like one of the only women I've ever seen knock another woman unconscious. Like lights shut off. You know what I'm saying?
Punch.
Yeah. With a punch, correct, yeah.
See plenty of TKOs.
Yeah. And like head kicks and shit like that.
Yeah.
But as far as a punch, that punch on Kovacevic shut the lights down.
Yeah. It wasn't a lucky punch either. She was whooping her ass.
Oh, yeah. It was a fucking powerful ass punch, though, that put her out.
Ooh. Hard ass leg kick.
Immediately goes for the takedown. I knew he was going to get this guy down. If he could do that to Ray Cooper, goddamn. See, I guess I was talking to you. I was rolling up. I was doing something. But did you hear what Ray Cooper said at the end when they were talking to him? No. I'd like to go back and listen to that now. To see if he talked shit or if he kept that same positive energy he was keeping at the end of the fight.
He probably kept the hug shit. Lovey-dovey shit.
Yeah, I gotta run. Come look real quick.
Huh?
Come look real quick.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm gonna take stream with us. Hold on. Oh damn! I lost my lighter. Oh, found it. Take the stream with us. Check this shit out, boy.
Let's get on this shit.
We've been had it. You don't remember coming back here and seeing all these things stacked up over there and shit?
I never seen that here.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, peep it. I got that there. I'm gonna try to hopefully take that big tree down right there, so that when I put that there, it's not like right next to a big tree. Home Depot. Oh, dude, I don't know. We went like 4 or 5 different times to Home Depot to get them.
Yeah.
There's like 100 here or some shit like that. Maybe not 100. Maybe it's like 50 or something. But
So
then you got those bricks and shit, huh? What's that?
It's gonna be this high.
What is?
Yeah, that's the top.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Over there, it's just sitting. Over here, it's built up. You know what I'm saying? You can see how it goes downhill. So over there, it's just sitting kind of on top of dirt. Over here, it's like built up with like these.
Okay.
Like these are underneath here and shit. Yeah. Hey, dude. Put like a fucking awning up there.
You did that by yourself?
No, I didn't do any of it.
Oh really? Who did it?
Destiny mom.
What?
Yeah, and Destiny. Destiny helped it with like the last 2 rows.
No way.
Mm-hmm. We took mad time trying to take the dirt, break it up, level it, all that shit. We never needed to do any of that. All she did when she came in here was laid it down, smoothed it out with sand, and then did all this on the side to build it up. We never even had to level anything. You know?
You just get like the stakes in there so it doesn't move.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's tight.
Yeah, mad smart.
I want to build a patio for my parents, man. Their back deck's all old and shit.
I was about to say, I thought they
Okay.
had something back there.
It's dead. Old, needs to be replaced. They need to replace it or like build like a smaller deck now. See like a patio.
Yeah. True that, true that.
Sick. Stay here.
Yeah.
All right, course. Anyone else out there?
Easy's out.
Catch y'all next time.
Easy's out. Go through here, go through here. Goofball. Got it?
Yeah.
Good shit, good shit. All right, Pimpin. See you tomorrow. All right, guys, we're sitting down. Yeah, Destiny's my chick. What's what noise? Do I think Connor will fight Cowboy? I fucking sure hope so. I hope he's like not scared and he would fight Cowboy, because that's the fight to make for him. If you're talking about the sound that it's like, that's a fucking air conditioner. If you're talking about the fucking bug sound, I think that's a fucking like a mosquito, not a mosquito, a cricket, or like a grasshopper, or a cricket, or something. One of those things that's rubbing their legs together to make that noise. Yeah, an animal. I swear, it's like a cricket or something. And I've seen a video of them making this noise, and it's literally him rubbing his legs together to make this noise. Real weird. Real fucking weird, dude. Mongo Med gets to win. Hold on, Coors. I'll be right back. I gotta fill this out really quick. I gotta figure out that was he just had Magomed just handed that shit by the cricket that's loud. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. They fucking I got Mosquito Joe from our yard, so they're not in my yard, but fucking like all around my fence, they just chill, right? Because they don't want to come in my fence and die, so they chill all around my side of my fence and shit like that. Just call the female with it. Yeah, it's fucking weird with his legs and shit. Weird as hell. I don't fuck with it. One time, there was one of these motherfuckers making that noise right in front of me, like 3 feet away from me. So I kicked the thing that I felt like it was sitting behind, and that dude shut up, but like 6 feet to the right of me, on the other side of my fence, one of these motherfuckers starts like going crazy, like doing that noise right outside. I guess he was like, dude, they communicate with each other. He's trying to get me away from him, man. I think. That sound gets you to sleep, the cricket sound. They got those. I mean, I don't fucking. They got crickets in France. You know, I don't know if that's a thing or not, but do they? In New York, they don't got like these bugs that make the sounds like this. I'm from New York. I'm originally from New York, and my family still lives there. I talked to my family on the phone out here, and they're like, "What the fuck is that? We don't. Those aren't. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that here. Yada yada, whatever." So. Catching for fishing bait. Yeah, dude, they're loud as fuck. Like, definitely no sleeping. If you were trying to sleep out here, you'd be sleeping all out of nowhere. That shit would go off. You'd fucking wake up like that shit was a fucking alarm, B. to figure out if this was the second round or not. I think it was just late in the first, honestly. We're gonna check it out though. I'm doing live results, man. If you Forza, if you're looking for a website to go to for like MMA news, first round, MMA news, got fucking chickens and a rooster. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sleep, dude. That's nuts. Chicken. That's crazy, dude. No, they start screeching at like 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I mean, it's got to keep you really disciplined for your work, though. To be honest, if we're being honest, wherever you work at, it's got to love you because you probably get to work on time every day. Get used to it. Yeah, hell yeah. What do you mean by you get used to it? You just get used to waking up, or you get used to like you sleep through it? So I don't know if I could ever sleep through that. Definitely can't sleep through this. No, I get what you mean by you get used to it, but like what type of get used to it is? It was the type that like you can now sleep through it, or you just get used to waking up at that time because your brain wakes you up. Oh, you don't react to it, yeah. So you just sleep through it. Yeah. Magomed Karipov just beat the fuck out of John Howard. Took him down and submitted him inside one round. And we are moving on to the main event, the Kayla Harrison fight. How is that possible? There's 12. There should be 6 and 6. How did... Oh, it is 6 and 6. Kayla Harrison trains with Mike Brown now for MMA, so she's training where Joanna trains at. It's good. She right route. She's 3-0. All three of her fights come with PFL. She's taking the right route, going MMA. Take the same camp as Joanna. Joanna's obviously a beast. Whether she lost the belt or not, you know. Let's see what this thing is doing here. Only follow. I know you told me you only follow the UFC and only big fights. You don't follow like every fight. You be in here almost every fight with me on the live streams. So they just not market it like that in France, or like you just don't care anymore? Because I mean, I've had people tell me that. I've had people tell me like one day I won't care as much to watch all of it. I just couldn't imagine, like, you know. Yeah, hell yeah. That's the only way to do it. You got to sit down. You got to watch that shit jump off with nobody in the stands. You know what I'm saying? Watching that first fight all the way to the last one. You stay up late. I always like staying. I was always a guy that just liked staying up late. Watch for 20 years. Yeah, it gets to be a lot. That's where people tell me, like, if you do this for a long time, you're going to get tired of it. Because, like, 20 years, I could see, like, you know, you do anything for 20 years straight, you're going to get tired of it, you know? Watch anything for 20 years straight. Do anything. Eat anything for 20 years straight. You're going to get tired of it eventually, but I can't see it now. At least I'll put it that way. For right now and seeing my future, I just can't see me getting tired watching all this unless it just changes. Like everything changes. Rap music changed. You know, shit changes. But as long as MMA kind of somewhat keeps its prowess, I guess you would say, I'm gonna be down. You know what I mean? And with the PFL, the reason I just try to, I got to keep up with all the different fight organizations, promotions, just because I'm trying to work in MMA media. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a job in MMA media somehow. So you want to be fluent in all the fighters. You want to be fluent in all the organizations. You want to be, you want to have relationships here and there. So I'm actually covering. Pay attention to the channel, to pureevilmma.com. I'm going to be going to cover, not next weekend, because I'm not having one next weekend, but the weekend after that, PFL 2 will be in the same spot, Uniondale, Nassau Coliseum. I'll be going to Long Island to visit my family, and I'll also be going there to meet my boss, Eddie, and we're going to be going to cover the PFL 2. So we'll have live, updates, same we did tonight, but we'll have them live from the actual being there. We'll have pictures we'll be posting. We'll try to get live. Sorry, fucking hugging the screen there. I gotta get to pick up the fucking lighter. But we're gonna have the fucking live streams going on like crazy. Vlogs here and there, So it's gonna be a fun time. We'll put out a lot of content that you guys get to see. Hopefully we'll run into some people and we'll put that shit on live stream. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get into it. I've already covered an Island Fights fight in Panama City. Now we're going to do this PFL fight in New York. I just got word that bare knuckle boxing, you know how Paulie Malignaggi called out Artem is going to be fighting Artem. Well, I just got word that that's going to be happening in Tampa Bay. So I might put that on the list. We might try to go to that one because that's a big one for content. That's huge for content, and you never know how strict they are because it's a different. It's not MMA. It's not on ESPN or some shit like that. Why don't you like bare knuckle? Like I don't like what it's doing to fighters' careers either, but as like the consumer, why don't you like that? The consumer should love it. I love it. I think it's all gimmick. It's all gimmick and it's all dangerous as fuck. But if that's what people want to do, if that's what you're gonna sign up for, then that's what I'm gonna come to watch. It's Stone Age shit. Yeah, I get it. I know. I hear you. It's like going completely backwards, and it's not gonna last a long time at all. People think it's like the next big thing, or whatever. It's not. It's like the big three for basketball. I'm really surprised that thing is still going. It's more dangerous than bare knuckle street fight. Look at their faces. I kind of disagree. Because it's kind of controlled. You have some rules. It's still a boxing fight, so there's no slamming on concrete, head smashing on concrete, and things like that. So I think it's still a little bit safer than like street fighting, bare knuckle street fighting. Just because you can slam somebody's head on the concrete, split it open, and kill him instantly. And it does. It takes way steps back, but it's not really taking anything over. That's when people give me that argument and they say it's pushing the sport backwards. I just say it's not really doing anything for the sport. It's just giving people something else to watch, honestly. That's it. They took years off their careers easily in one fight. Yes, it's so bad for the athletes. So bad. I'm not going to lie. But all I'm saying is as far as the business model of doing it, you could see why there would be a want to do it because it's bloody. Uh, people want to see that shit. As a consumer value, you could see why you would want to see it. It's bloody. It's got a lot of action, this and that. It's a boxing fight with no gloves on. Uh, it's nuts. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy thing. It's not going to last long. It's not going to ever be like, I don't know why people with MMA even associate that it's taking the sport of MMA backwards just because it has MMA fighters in it, maybe. But it's literally named boxing. So, like, if anything, it's just going backwards in boxing. It's making boxing look bad. And they're just bringing a bunch of MMA fighters in there to do that sport. But it says boxing right in it. So it's really not doing anything to make MMA as a whole look bad. It's not anything to do with MMA. It has no MMA rules, you know. It just has old MMA fighters, people that used to fight in MMA. Or that maybe still do have careers in MMA after they just want to do this in the meantime, you know. I don't know if you were here earlier, Crozer, either, but Sean O'Connell, uh, Randy Couture, and Yves Edwards are the three commentators for this PFL event, which is pretty cool. They just milling them? What's that mean? And honestly, I've talked to a couple fighters, and they say that those guys are paying. They're exploiting them. Yeah, they retire fighters for cash. But honestly, what I was going to say is I've talked to some younger fighters that are not in the UFC, and I talked to them about getting to the UFC. And I asked them, if not the UFC, what are the two options, or what are the couple options you want to exploit other than the UFC if the UFC weren't to call you? And every time the answer is either PFL or bare knuckle boxing. That organization. Apparently they pay well. PFL obviously pays well. It's $1 million if you win. You know, people work a long time in the UFC before they make $1 million. So it's obvious to see why people want to fight in the PFL. Bare knuckle boxing, every single time somebody says it to me, just fucking, it surprises me. I didn't know that they were paying like that, you know? But I guess they are. And if they're paying good, fighters are going to want to fight there. Especially fighters who are retired, not making any money anymore. The fighters that you see that retired, that, you know, are not going into commentating or not doing anything like that, that need to stay fresh with some money. That's how you do it. And Artem, believe me right now when I tell you, these two fights right here, if Artem doesn't retire because he fucked his career up so bad, he's going to go back to MMA after these fights, after the fight with Paulie Malignaggi, if he doesn't fuck his career up too bad. I'm telling you right now, he's going to sign with an MMA promotion because he's an MMA fighter. This is all temporary right now. Not at all, not nearly at all. They need to take way more money for the damage they take, especially with the bare knuckles. Like you said, it's taking years off their life, years off their career with the bare knuckle shit. At the same time, when you're fighting, man, they're not looking at it like that. They're not looking at it like it's taking time off. They're looking at it like they're making more money. And let's just say a UFC fighter that's fighting first fight of the card is making 10 grand because they're the first fight of the night and they're new. It's their first fight in the UFC. When if they can go get a deal at bare knuckle and their first fight's going to be 50 grand. A lot of people are still going to take that 10 grand off bat to go to the UFC because they want to get in with the UFC. They want to get the Reebok. They want to get on the biggest stage. They want to get the sponsors. They want to get this. They want to get that. So they want to go take that chance, that 5% less chance or whatever. But, you know, if they can't get that, they're going to jump all over that 50 grand rather than going to Bellator and getting $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Is my opinion. Yes, Paulie's happening. Bare knuckle, they said June 22nd, Tampa Bay, Florida. And I'm going to try to go. I'm going to try to cover it. Kayla Harrison all over this chick. Ground and pound, side control. Oh yeah, huge money fight. Huge money fight. It's going to be so much hype. Depending on how they fabricate the numbers, what the numbers are going to look like is going to be insane. Because the numbers they put out for what they're doing are insane. You know? But it's also their numbers, so you got to keep that in mind and say that could be tweaked one way or the other, you know, to make them look a different way. This chick survives the round. Was in a rear naked choke to end the round, but survives. Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever that was. Fucking ads keep popping up. My boy Easy asked me, he goes, do I think Connor is going to come to bare knuckle to fight Paulie if Paulie fucks up Artem really bad? My answer is no. Connor's smart, man. He's not going to go to bare knuckle ever. Do you hear these things? Do you hear these fucking things going crazy right now? One is like I'm pointing. Look, I can see myself pointing. One is right there. I'm going to give this one 5 feet. He's 5 feet away on the other side of the fence. This guy on this side, 3 feet away on the other side of the fence. Both, they're like on the outside, just attacking, yeah. Just cornering in. This guy's getting closer. He just moved from the 5 foot to 3 foot radius. I hear something running through the fucking shit. Got my boy Cruiser here, man. You don't fuck around. Ah, fuck the Twitch, man. I always forget about Twitch. Dude. I was supposed to do it tonight, too. I was going to do it on Tuesday. And then I forgot. And then I was going to do it tonight. And we were just in such a rush to get it up because we were it was already 5 fights deep. That fucking I forgot again. But mark my words, I will remember for either if the next stream is Tuesday or if the next stream is Friday tomorrow or if the next stream is Sunday. I will have it on Twitch, no matter what it is. Yeah, I gotta do something. The setup in the garage isn't really set up good. And I'm gonna get a good setup, but it's gonna take a lot of time and money. So I'm in the garage for a minute. The little garage studio I got there. But yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely gonna start doing it, man. Yeah, how you like that? My profile pic, man. My little cousin made that on Photoshop. I think he's pretty good. He made that for my brand, my YouTube profile pic. Kayla Harrison passes again. She's in side control. Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna fix it up fucking tonight. I'll put everything on it, and then oh fuck, that thing just startled me a little bit. And I get everything set up with it, and then I'll simultaneously do a YouTube and a Twitch stream at the same time for whatever the next stream is, whatever day it is, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, whatever day. I'll do both. Yeah, I got started a little bit. I was like, oh goddamn. That's funny as fuck. I don't know what what's most popular on Twitch? What do you see like is the most popular thing on Twitch? IRL? Yeah, IRL. Yeah, I want to get into that. I like Ice Poseidon. I think he's funny, so I fuck with him a little bit. I think he's banned from Twitch or whatever the fucking case is. I watch clips on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of cool to see. I would think IRL, like, especially like you said, you've never been to the United States, like going on and like seeing people just in like random cities and then walk around their city and shit. Oh, is he live right now? Ice? Oh, he's live driving? I thought he did that earlier. I thought he stopped. Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. He was talking about, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm trying to go to a low key city. And I was like, yo, I live in a low key city. I was like, that'd be dope. She came to my city, but Austin's far from me. Dumb far from me. That's like the same as almost, or it's probably more than a New York trip. Yeah, Andy Milonakis is sick, dude. I used to watch Andy Milonakis when I was like way too young to watch Andy Milonakis on like MTV and shit. But yes, I also watch his live streams. He's in China? What's he doing in China? He's doing like a stream out there, or he's doing something else out there? Kale Harrison's back. Yeah, donations is something I was trying to figure out too, especially with Twitch, because I don't know how to get the little donation thing on Twitch. Is that a donation thing on Twitch or no? Do they have to give you something there? Are you like a big fan? Like if he goes to France, if one of those guys goes to France, you would like try to go up and stream snipe and fuck with him and shit? And then what? But like, what would happen? Like, let's just say I was there for a little minute. I got X amount of followers there. What? Like, I would get a partnership. I would have to apply for something though. Why not? I think that's fucking hilarious. Stream sniping. If Ice came right now, I would go to where he's at and I would like just bump into him and I'd be like, "What the fuck, bro?" And then I'd just walk away. It's cause I don't know with Aisha shit. It's kind of like, yeah. I don't know. I think it's funny. Like with Ice's shit, I feel like it's real, and I think a lot of it's real. But at the same time, I see a lot of things that are real questionable. They're like, come on. Like that person was there at just that right time. Like I know shit's happened to me before in my life. Where yeah, shit's happened at just the right time. People walk around the corner at just the right time, whatever the case was. But like all the time, the shit's happening to him. You know what I mean? So if he was around, I would go up to him. I would want to go up to him to do some like real shit to him, so that I knew it wasn't scripted. You know what I mean? Like see how he acts when something real. Because I'm not. He didn't tell me to come fuck with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, shit's funny. Yeah. But that seems to me a little bit scripted. You know what I mean? Hampton Brandon shit with him seems a little bit scripted in my opinion. They actually fought? No, I didn't see it. Like they fist fought? I see them always. Like I don't. I guess I'm like late or whatever because he's been streaming for so long. But all the clips I've seen, they always want to fight. But no, they have not. Uh, I've never seen it. I'll be Hampton Brandon's ass. I believe that. I can honestly believe that, bro. I don't think he could fight. He had two black eyes. It's on YouTube. I gotta watch that. How old is it? Did it fucking just happen or what? That's hilarious. Yo, Gregory and Corser, who you think wins in a fight, guys? It was last summer. What? Corser versus Gregory. Who you guys got? Who wins? Strong poll. Let's do it. Who you guys got? Yeah. I got Kayla Harrison. Now, honestly, there's no picture of Corser there, but I imagine I've never lost a street fight. I've never seen a picture of him, but only can imagine Corser as like like a 7 foot tall Frenchman with like a really deep voice, you know, really muscular. So, tough night for you, Gregory, I think. And he said he's never lost a street fight. Tough night. Tough night. I'm English. All right. So now you're not 7 feet tall anymore if you're English. Now I think you're like 5'11". You're an Englishman. So I don't know. Maybe you're ripped. I don't know. Now I can't even picture you. You're not French. 6 foot. Same height as me. Yeah. I don't know, man. This guy's 5'10". A little shorter. A little shorter. Who's got fighting experience, like mixed martial arts experience, not just like street fights. 220 pounds, whoa. Bench 315, whoa. Hold on, dude. Hold on, dude. Anybody got any MMA background? Or like jiu-jitsu or kickboxing or boxing or anything? Wrestling? Carol Harrison just won by wrestling. Just a strong gym rat. Yeah, I know those types. How old are you, bud? Gregory? McGregor, you seem like talking about yourself. You're not like a real guy. You're not a troll anymore with the whole Conor McGregor shit. So like, do you watch MMA like every week or something? Or what? Crows? I'm asking for real. I don't know if I've already asked you or not. If you had MMA background. Dude, no, I already brought the air conditioning guy out. Yeah, that was a train. No, that was literally a train. You said a fucking air conditioner sound like a train. That was literally a train, bro. That went by. That would suck if that was my air conditioning. But no, the fucking air conditioning guy came by and said that fucking noise is normal. That noise that it does, all that when it goes burn shit, you know what I mean? That's crazy. He said, "LOL," as soon as he heard the train go by. The train's still going by. Oh shit, that's crazy. Kid Harrison with the obvious unanimous decision. Man, I gotta go away from the chat. Wing Chun. Wing Chun. Explain to me what Wing Chun is. Most of it's watching the UFC. I think that's most of our training, honestly, in life. It's just watching the UFC. If we're being honest. When it comes down to it, that's what you're going to try. You know? When it comes down to a fight, you're not going to try to, like, do, like, some old school kung fu, karate, or some shit like that. You know? You're going to throw a spinning back kick or something. You know what I mean? Just to see if you can. Just to see what happens, you know? Alright, just a minute. We got Kayla Harrison versus Larissa. Oh, fuck. Bruce Lee fan growing up. Down with all that karate shit. P-A-C-H. P-A-C-H. E-C-O. E-C-O. Before I got into MMA, I thought Kung Fu was the best martial art in the world. Well, I mean, MMA technically is just all martial arts, so you could still classify if you like. Well, I mean, since you like MMA, do you like a different martial art more now? Bruce Lee's a fraud. He's a troll, bro. Don't worry about him. He's a troll. He's a troll. He said Conor McGregor would beat Francis Ngannou. He is, though he never fought. Hold on, let me write this for 2 seconds. Kids, 3, PFL, 1. And we're gonna submit this for the last time. Kayla Harrison. Fuck, I feel like I got something in my beard, motherfuckers. Kayla Harrison just won. He would fuck up anyone else. Step against the Octagon. No, I don't agree. I think Bruce Lee is a beast. I think, like, yeah, definitely overrated. I agree. But, like, I'm not knocking him at all. Like, I wouldn't, like, take him lightly at all in a fight. Like, people like his size, I'm like, dude, that's like saying you walk up to, like, people your size in the UFC and, like, start a fight with them. Like, Bruce Lee is good enough at what he did to be at least on the same level as anybody in the UFC as far as threat to that person, you know? I agree a little bit though, you know? Only a little bit. Only a little bit. I understand, like, he was a different level, you know what I mean? He was a different, you know, like, I get it. I get it with Bruce Lee. But I hear you also, what you're saying, Greg. I hear you. Because it's true. It's not true. Wait, how much did he weigh? He was 100% natural. How much did he weigh? Nah, dead wrong, Gregory. Now you're off. Now you're off, bro. You gave no MMA background. His punching power for his weight. What was his weight? Does anybody know how much Bruce Lee weighed? 135? I don't know. No, matter of fact, Bruce Lee fucks everybody I know up at 135. Who's gonna beat him? TJ Dillashaw, juice to the gills? Maybe? That's it. TJ Dillashaw, juice to the gills. Now, see, now you're trolling too. Now you're trolling too. Either you're trolling or you just, like, love Bruce Lee that much. No, I don't agree. Alright. Dillashaw would not beat him that bad. Lesnar would beat him. Oh yeah, I feel bad for Cody Garbrandt too, honestly. He took a long road for the worst there. Yeah, but they said, honestly, I'm mad as fuck because they went back and they tested the Garbrandt fights for EPO, and they said that he didn't pop for EPO in those fights. But I don't agree. I don't think they went back and did the test right or something. You know, he had that same energy. He looked the same way. You know, it was the exact same TJ Dillashaw in both Cody fights as it was in the Henry Cejudo fight. No, I do not think that of Nate Diaz. I think that would be the opposite way to think of Nate Diaz. What we got going on here? Somebody drive my neighborhood all goddamn slow as shit. Motherfuckers, yeah. Motherfuckers. Nate's overrated. You're out of your mind. Oh, everybody left Kid Favor's camp now, except for Cody's the last one to go. Cody and Mendez. Calvillo left, I think. Yeah, Diaz brothers are fucking amazing. Beat your ass mentality at all times. Diaz brothers are awesome. Nate put more of a beating on Khabib than fucking Conor did. People forget that Nate had his own fucking run with Khabib one time. You know what I'm saying? He got him in the streets one time. Caught his ass lacking. I kind of agree with that. I agree with what you just said. You'd go out to meet the Diaz brothers? Well, dude, just come to the United States. Dude, Nate would get smoked by Khabib in an actual UFC fight. Maybe, but they fucking threw it in the fucking street one time and Nate fucking got the better. They got banned from the event. Yeah, we can go to other events that like might have them there. But dude, honestly, they go to like a lot of other events, like because they still go to MMA shit. So like, my boy that I work for, Eddie, has seen them at PFL events and shit like that, like Nate Diaz and shit. So just dude, just come to fucking the United States, move here, fucking, and then just follow them on Twitter or whatever, and see where they're at, see what events they're gonna be going to, and go to those. And it's easy, just fucking walk around. They'll be walking around. They're normal people, man. They don't fucking, it's not like they're like hidden. When the lights come on, they come out, Definitely, yeah, ruined his career over weed. Not necessary at all. It's not really necessary to ruin anybody's anything over weed. To be dead honest with you, it's ridiculous. Nick is done. I agree. Nick is not fighting. If anybody of the two is going to be fighting, it's going to be Nate. Yeah, that was bad. That wasn't a good look. Nick's last. What about Nick's last fight versus Anderson Silva? I was watching a lot. You bought the pay-per-view. And Nick lay down on the canvas and posed. Yeah, Robert Silva sure did. Sure did. I like Gregory when he doesn't fucking troll you. He don't gotta come in here with that Conor McGregor loving bullshit. Like Nick Diaz, that's honorable. He is one of the greats, bro. Oh yeah, yeah. It was ridiculous. They weren't trying to hear his side at all. They weren't trying to hear shit, bro. They said, "Fuck yeah, buddy." Yeah, same bitch with John Jones, no? He's fucking going nuts. Going hard for that nigga. It was. Bad over fucking, over pop, man. It's ridiculous. Oh, did they? No clue, yo. I didn't keep up with any of the fucking Nevada State. I have no clue about any of the Nevada State Athletic Commission and who any of them are, or anybody's name, and none of that. To be honest, I only know the fighters, some of the people behind the scenes. You know, that's it. Crows, are you looking this up or something? I know that seemed like a moment where you like freaked out and went and looked it up. Yeah, I know. It's fucking nuts for weed, dude. It's crazy. It's insane to think that uh, something like this that's legal in places now is banned him for 5 years from competing in a combat sport because they thought it was performance enhancing. I knew it. I knew you were out there looking for her name, yeah. Fucking knew it. Yeah, dude. Not cool at all. I'm glad they have some kind of separation now between it and like they just let them know some type. Hey, Ann, they let them know some type of rules about uh, where and when you got to stop smoking weed if you want to smoke weed uh, and be in the UFC. They made some kind of stipulations on that. They're like, all Nick Diaz had to do was stop smoking weed a month out. He didn't know that. He didn't know when the test was. He just didn't stop smoking weed. That's it. He just always tested hot. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't know when they. All he had to do was stop this and that. Hey, Ann. It's on the back of my brain. That's the first time I heard that. I've seen the fight. Yeah, I was. I mean, like I said, I was too young then. But fucking, I seen that fight. Yes, with Diaz and Gomi. That fucking was amazing. Which Diaz? The one in Pride. So Nick Diaz. Yes, I seen Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz fight Takanori Gomi. Why the UFC let Sarah Kaufman go? She looked good in the fight tonight. Yeah, no contract disputes, I like that Kaufman went to PFL. Better chance for her. You know that guy who ran Pride is the dude who runs um, one FC right now, one championship. So that dude allows knees to the head and shit like that. It's like the same thing as Pride. Yeah, see everybody that comes on here, but I don't know what this guy Gregory said. He don't like the Diaz brothers. Everybody loves the Diaz brothers. The one in Pride, the one with Nick Diaz and Gomi. Bro, he was probably like close to my age when that shit happened. Who tested him after the fight? Oh, they tested him for pot after the fight. Oh, yeah. Fuck the people that don't like the Diaz brothers. Connor fans, yeah, Connor fans. Yeah, it's bullshit, man. To think that it helps you at all. Maybe it like helps your pain a little bit. But I mean, with all the studies about it slowing you down and making you lazy and this and that, I really find it hard that you call it an enhancement. You know what I mean? It 100% will. What percent is it? CBD. And it doesn't. It doesn't make you stronger at all. Not one bit. It doesn't do any positive thing towards fighting to you, except for maybe you don't feel the first couple punches as quickly as you should. You know? Or as quickly as a normal person would. Maybe. Because you're a little high. You know? But that's about it. It definitely doesn't do anything to your strength. Definitely doesn't do anything to your speed, agility, anything like that. Looks like Philly and Toronto are going to Game 7. Mosquito bug. You should get the munchies. I never use CBD only products. I haven't, but my grandmother just got breast cancer stage 1, so they're going to get it out quick, but they gave her medical marijuana card, so she got the CBD drops. And some of it's got THC in it. One of them don't got really any THC in it, and like it's got like 0 point whatever, and then the other one's got like 5%. But they're pretty high dosages of CBD in it, and they work pretty well for your pain, I would think. Yeah, me too. I mean, but now it's all CBD right here. It's not any bloods, you know what I mean? And she hasn't felt any effects of anything yet because she hasn't had to get the surgery yet. But she gets the surgery in like the beginning of next month. So after then, she'll need to use the CBD a little bit more for pain. But I don't think she's really feeling much pain right now. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I think she will. They caught her early. So I think she'll be all right. Yeah, me too. I'm sorry I cannot display. I haven't explained it. I know you haven't been here yet, so I haven't explained the rules to you, but I got thrown out for people saying stuff on my chat, curse words and stuff, so now it makes me block all the curse words. But yeah, fuck cancer. I'll say it for you. Fuck cancer. It's fucked up, man. Oh, man, that sucks, dude. That's rough, dude. That's a real rough spot right there. To get it right there. And I don't know what but it's got to be some kind of surgery, and it's spread to his lungs. Well, that's bad altogether. But he got cured. His lungs are just met. What happened? His lungs and his balls had to get met. You gave him a lot of good weed, or the hospital gave him a lot of good weed. Oh no, dude. That was rough too, yeah. I heard chemo was crazy. I was really praying she didn't have to get it, and I still hope she don't have to get it. So you made ice. What's TI? What's TI though? Oh, dude, that's. I would say if it spread somewhere, they got it late and they still got them. That's good. I hear fucking noises and shit. I'll point this like this so I can see if anything comes. Yeah, that's a good view right there. So I can see if something coming up. You ain't gotta see my face here. We gonna watch my back for me. Isolator hash. What is that? I don't know what that is. Nice meeting you, man. Good night. I don't know what that is though. Isolator hash. Mesh bags, water, and ice. To do what? To extract all the resin from the trim leaves, etc. Use mesh bags, water, and ice. Water and ice. I'm not getting it, man. So, whoa, dude, like, where'd you learn all this, G? You grew up in the fucking London or UK area or whatever. You're like an English guy, and now you're in France. Where'd you learn all this, bro? That's like some fucking. Yeah, I know dry extraction. That's why when you were saying wet extraction, I was like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Rotating meshes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But when as soon as you put, I still thought, I would think as soon as the water touches it, would fucking ruin it. Just because it freezes again? How don't you get caught for growing your own? I mean, well, it's only me and you here now. So, why? Oh, for the cancer part of it? Teaching me a lot, bud. Maybe you should move out to somewhere where it's legal in America, like Colorado or something. Or fucking, where's that place that got legal very close to here? Maybe Detroit or something like that. Not Detroit, Michigan. Do it, bro. Do it, and then just go the legit way and do it. What do you do for work? You like what you do for work? What is it? Or do you still work? Fuck knowing anyone. You got mad knowledge on just how to fucking do it, brother. Just go there. Dude, what to do right now is I got a bug on me and I just throw it off. Tell you what to do right now. And I don't know, so don't get mad at me. I'm too old, man. Almost 40 now. Fucking old nothing. What are you talking about, bro? No, 40 is not too old to start a career in like pot and shit. What you could do until you're fucking like, dude, this could be a retirement job. You could be retired. You could be. I had fishing legs that I was running for a long time. Dude, you could be retired and still working, making money, and just living out, just smoking weed, working, doing weed, and doing his hash and yada yada yada, or whatever like that, and running that business. You can just run it if you know how to do it all. You seem like you're very smart with the fucking water, whatever. Looking for something, you're 40 years old, dude. Yeah, and you're looking at the moment, dude. I know it. Like I don't know, maybe things are tight, can't get there, you know. I wish I had a lot of money. I'd fly you out there so you could go do it, man. If I was a big time streamer, I think there's a lot of people doing it already. There is, bro, but dude, it's just another job opportunity, and it's a place where, and especially places like where Michigan, it just got recreational. You know what I'm saying? So there's not a lot of places there. You know what I mean? Um, there is a lot of people doing it, but just America is really growing right now. You should look for it, man. Because I don't know if do you think as highly as for some reason I think of your abilities right now as like a grower and like a fucking, hash maker and shit? Well, all right, if your friends that do it, like if you're saying they do it, that means they do it for like professionally or whatever. If your friends do it, they think you're good, but it's risky there in the UK. I hear you. Big jobs, exactly, dude. Dude, I don't know you, but I think highly of you. You just spit out a bunch of information at me. Seem like a legit guy. You seem good at growing and doing all that hash shit. So I say, make yourself some connections, man. You should. I know you said you don't got Twitter, 40 years old, whatever the case is. Make yourself Twitter. Go on there. Go to places. Like, find places that are in, like, Colorado or fucking Michigan or places like that. Add people. Just start adding people, add people, add people. Find people that say in their bio, I'm in the weed business or whatever the case is, man. Just market, network. You'll get it so quick, man. Yeah, no, but you gotta find something you like, though. I don't know if you like it. I like it. That's why I'm getting so uppity about it. Because if I was as good at it, I'd want to do that. Because I like pot like that. Because I'd really like, if like I was good as you, I would definitely be out and I'd go work, do that. Because that's the job, man. You know what I mean? That's the job of all the jobs right there. I know I could learn, but then it's just like where I live at, it's not definitely frowned upon. You know, read them over and over. Yeah, I mean, I've done simple stuff, and I thought it was pretty good. You know, I've made like brownies and like cookies and shit like that, and it was pretty good. You just in the butter, you just gotta make the butter good. Jorge Cervantes, I'll look him up on the internet. You know what I mean? I'll definitely look him up. You be dropping that knowledge every stream, brother. Every stream, you be dropping that knowledge. What do you know about that hard drive? You want me still cool with me sending you the fucking USB and you putting all that shit on the USB for me? Called the Weed Bible. He wrote the only book available called the Weed Bible. I'm gonna check it out for sure. I'm gonna read the fucking ebook, internet book. Yeah, that's what I learned from making edibles. Just trial and error, trying it with different amounts and shit like that. Exactly. I wouldn't. Like, I'm for you. If I'm talking about in your case, I wouldn't go there and work for anybody. I would make contacts in the business so you know who to talk to get like your vendor shit like that. But like, I wouldn't want to go to like Denver and like work with me. You gotta make your own shit, man. Especially if you make shit like that and you're good at making shit like that. You should be the fucking head guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you can. You can do it yourself. I guess sometimes it works out like that. You know, sometimes. But some people not like that. You know, or maybe they are. But maybe they don't show you they like that until you're already like deep with them. You know what I mean? Exactly. It's a problem with everything, but you know, sometimes you got to play your role for a little bit until you got what it takes to take your own. Then you got to take your own. Once you're there, though, you know, and maybe to get there, it takes swinging off a few fucking. Damn it, man! Swinging off a few fucking. It's a fuckboy industry, I heard. What's that? The pot industry? That sucks. Oh, I gotta check that out, dude. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of documentaries. I play like I watch a lot of documentaries, but I don't really watch a lot to begin with. But it sucks, bro. Because that would be the job, I would think, if you could do it for yourself. Yeah, I got Netflix. Where's that? Humboldt County. Where's that? Been a lot of murders up there. For what? Doggity shit. A lot of murders for what? But illegally or legally? Like, where's Humboldt County? I have to watch it. Yeah, hell yeah, it's big dollars, dog. Big money. Murder Mountain. I check it out, Murder Mountain. I have to check it out, brother. Shit, what event you think's coming up? You know the big event that's coming up on UFC, or you ain't heard about this one that's coming up? Netflix new documentaries goes deep into the wild corner of California where people love to go off to do it. Sometimes they return. You're like, dude, you could be listening to me, and I'm not just saying this because I just smoke. All right, you could be in the weed business. You could be a movie announcer, bro. You could be announcing movies. You could be selling shit on commercials. You could be selling movies, selling. You could be the guy that's talking through the documentary. That could be you. You gotta move to California, man. Yeah, that would suck. That would fucking suck, bro. That would suck, bro, man. Wouldn't hope for that one bit. Hope you win the lottery before that. After that, what part of California is that? Because I'm sure some parts of California are fucking trash, but I know some parts that gotta be amazing. So, you know, that's Humboldt County. Is that what you're talking about? Were you just reading like the title thing off of the Netflix? No, man, I'm telling you, it's definitely not like that in Colorado. I'm pretty sure. It's California, yeah, definitely. But Colorado definitely it's got some gas too, man. Honestly, I never was a guy that was like, I need the best strain of weed, yada yada. As long as my shit's good, I'm good. You know, as long as it's not trash, I'm good. Yeah. California's amazing for weed. Exactly. Same thing with Colorado. But I guess, fortunately for Colorado, they just kind of all their crime went down. Yeah, exactly. Takes a long time, yeah. Yeah. But they grow that much that they're able to employ people to sit there and trim that much. Talk to me about you. Would you rather do that? Or would you rather pick up 700-800 pound granite pieces and carry them up 15 stairs into somebody's kitchen? What would you rather do, buddy? You tell me. 700-800 pound piece of granite up 15 stairs into somebody's kitchen, lay it down on their cabinets, or trim some weed all day. What? I be trimming, son. I be trimming like a motherfucker. Bro, you must be strong as hell. What does fit kitchens mean? What is that? What is fit kitchens? Yo, if you did 1 week of your fucking mind, dude. You're out of your mind. Dude, the amount of stress it puts on your back, and not only that, your hands. Sometimes it's real sharp on the bottoms. I hear you, but it's not heavy. It's not heavy, dude. I trust you. It probably sucks. I hear you. I 100% agree that it probably sucks. But have you ever picked up 800-pound piece of granite? Because that's outrageous to pick. I mean, what's the hardest thing to do about trimming it? The hardest thing. Like, there's got to be steps to it. What's the hardest step in trimming it? Yeah, I know. It sucks. It definitely sucks. Like with a scissor. Like you do this. Like, I don't know. I've never trimmed weed before. So is it just all the way around the butt or what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're gonna hate me, man. You're gonna hate me, bro. I would take it. I know. I hear you. It's like factory work. It's the same thing over and over again. But all I can imagine is just putting weed on top of the table, picking one of the butts up, and putting it down, picking another one up, putting it down, picking another one up, and putting it down. Yeah, I hear you. You get repetitive strain injury, but that is nothing to a fucking like torn ACL due to you fucking stepping the wrong way with an 800-pound piece of granite in your fucking hands when you're walking upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I would take it over like the job I got right now, but I would take it over picking up granite again. It just take you a long time. It's take you a long time. Unless you're the plug, you know? You don't gotta answer that question if you are, you aren't. But unless you're the plug, it's gonna take a long time. If you just smoking all that shit, fuck it. I'd trim it as a smoke it. Or trim a bunch. Do something later. Have you ever lifted the granite? It's a different animal, man. It's a different animal, I'm trying to tell you. It's not, because it's not like a strong thing. Like, have you ever lifted 800 pounds, yada, yada. It's not like that. I'm just trying to give you an example of how heavy it is. But you're walking with something that is 800 pounds, 700 pounds, 600 pounds, however much money, or however much weight it is, and you're walking with it with another person on the other side. It's basically a freaking workout. You're walking with another person on the side, walking upstairs, okay? Sometimes turning in the stairs. Yeah, do you not get paid to trim your buds if you're the plug, you're getting paid too. You don't gotta answer. Like I said, you don't gotta answer. But if you get the plug, you're getting paid too. And if you're working for one of those companies, you're definitely getting paid to trim. Like if you're one of those bums, yeah, you're definitely getting paid to trim. If you're saying you for your personal thing, you gotta trim, it's like, you know, at some point, you just gotta, you know, if you want to smoke, you gotta trim. You know what I mean? Just like if I want to smoke, I gotta have some cows. Same situation. You know what I mean? It's fucking walking upstairs machine. It's nothing the same. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. But if that's all you do, you're retarded. You're retarded if you don't just go like sneak into like a hotel and rock on the stairs for a little bit, and you pay all that money to go to a gym just to walk on the stair machine. Or you can just easily just run up and down the stairs. Even if you don't live in a 2-story home, you can just go to like a hotel down the street and go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down on stairs. And it's the same exact thing. No need for the workout. Save you $29.99, buddy. Hit up your fucking local Holiday Inn. Yeah, no, I would never do the stairs machine at the thing. I do ride the bike, which is kind of weird. You say, why don't you just buy a bike? So I don't want to buy a bike. I don't want to ride a bike. Holla, bro, you gotta go. Who's this other person here? Gregory just came back? 5 a.m. there? You're nuts, bro. You're nuts, dude. I'll see you, man. When there's another fight on, you come to the channel, we're probably doing a stream, maybe. Not this Saturday, though. Yeah, they are, but he was saying, like, I pay for a gym. I go to a gym. But I'm just saying, he was saying, take it easy, brother. You know it. Holler at me next time, Crozer. You're the man. He was saying the stair machine at the gym is ridiculous. You just walk up the stairs. People go to the gym just to walk up the stairs. That was random as fuck. He was walking out of the salmon factory. What the fuck? What does that mean? What's that got to do with anything, brother? And I never finished ripped is when I was working there. Why? What the fuck you gotta do with a salmon factory? It's got nothing to do with it, man. Though you probably worked out on the side. Yo, it's midnight here, so honestly, I'm out too. Greg, sorry, man. I know you're trying to get a witty response in, but yeah, fuck with that moving salmon too. I move the salmon on the fucking daily. Move that salmon, buddy. Holla, brother. Peace, Greg. We out. Yeah, sometime over the weekend. If not this weekend, then definitely Tuesday. Holla, brother.